I took a course, how to start your own business.
Really?
That's correct.
You're going into business for yourself.
Yes,
Tell us what this business is. What are you doing?
It's, when I'm out on the street, I always see people that look like celebrities, you know, and I thought, why don't I open up a celebrity look-alike agency? So that's what I did.
Those things are actually fairly lucrative for parties.
Very lucrative. I mean, it's amazing. Parties, conventions, you know, whatever. And it's just going gangbusters, and I love it. I love
That's
it.
terrific.
And I have about 20 employees, and I brought some of them with me tonight.
You know, I was going to ask you about that because I saw some people hanging around backstage that I think are probably some of your lookalikes.
It's uncanny how similar they look to the celebrities. So I'll bring out a few of them if I could.
That's great. This is exciting.
I'm going to start with Madonna.
Okay.
Come on out, Madonna.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. And then Sinbad.
Oh, Sinbad. Yeah, everyone loves Sinbad. That's good. Funny comment.
And then Dave Duchovny from the X-Files.
From the X-Files, Dave Duchovny.
And then I have Roseanne.
Oh, Roseanne. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a good Roseanne. That's the best one yet.
She's good. And Prince.
Prince. There's Prince, everybody.
And Gary Shandling. They're very good. You want to meet them?
Yeah, I'd like to, if it's all right.
Yeah.
Let's go over and meet them. What do you say?
Yeah. They're very good. You know, I've done my homework. You know, I found some good ones. So we're just going to go down and have them introduce themselves and where they're from.
Okay.
And you are
Nadine Hart from Greenwich Village, Manhattan.
You're a terrific Madonna.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Do you do an impression of her?
Well, I do, but you didn't tell me, and I left my mattress at home, so.
There you go.
See what I'm doing there?
Yeah, nice.
Okay, and Sinbad?
How you doing? I'm Phil McGlaston from Newton, Massachusetts.
Hey, Phil, from my hometown. There you go. Nice to see you. You're a terrific Sinbad.
Yeah. Do you get
Very good.
mistaken a lot on the street for Sinbad?
No.
Well, he works. He does well.
Terrific.
In fact, okay, and you are...
Onesto Stubbs from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Very good. Pretty good. The Onesta also, we send Onesta out also as Kurt Onesto, as Kurt Lauder and David Schwimmer.
Oh,
he also
I can
does
see that.
look-alike for them
Very
too.
good.
Right, and you get recognized a lot as mistaken for...
Well, what I do is at the parties I do this.
You do impressions?
I do an impression of Mr. Duchovny. The difference is that Duchovny is like 5'6", and I'm like a CH over 6 foot, you know?
Okay.
So here's the deal. I do, the truth is out there, that's a trademark. Trust no one, trademark. Deny everything, trademark. All those phrases are copyright Fox.
Been beaten down by a legal team. Very nice.
That's taller. You're a lot taller than that.
Pretty good. Yeah.
And
Nice
of
to
course,
meet you. Yeah.
Roseanne.
Hey, Roseanne.
Hi, Ann
Good to
Kissel
see
from
you.
Shelton, Connecticut.
Shelton, Connecticut. You do a little Roseanne?
Shut up. All you guys want us to perform.
Okay.
That's very good.
Very good.
Roseanne.
All right, and of
Very
course,
nice.
Prince actually is our bread and butter. He makes all the money for
He's the best one
agency.
so far,
He's the
yeah.
best one. He's a great guy, and he really keeps the agency afloat.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Lonnie Bennett from Queens, New York.
Hey.
okay,
How you doing?
excellent.
Nice to see you.
Lonnie?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And of course, you are
Bob Anderson from Cincinnati. I'm a little nervous.
you
David.
It's amazing if he turns just the right way. If the light catches him, it's uncanny how much he looks like Gary Shandling. You need like a sun just
A different
56
light. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
The David Duchovny look-alike has toilet paper on his shoe.
incidentally, if you we're trying to push the Sinbad. If you order Sinbad, we'll throw in a Duchovny and a Shandling.
That's
look-alike
terrific. That's
as
a good deal, too.
Yeah. Yeah. And how about you? Do you get mistaken for Shandling a lot?
That's sometimes, one time, this is a true story. I was walking down the boardwalk, and hey, Bob Anderson.
Hey, nice
Happy
to see
meet
you. How are you?
I was
Don't be
walking
nervous.
down,
It's just TV. You'll be all right.
the boardwalk in Atlantic City, and this guy yelled, "Hey, Gary." Hey, Gary.
And you turn around.
No, I didn't turn around. So then he runs up to me and he goes, "Hey, hey, and I said, yeah, I know, I look like Gary. And then another time, I'm a little nervous. I can do an impression of him.
Oh, would you like to
Yeah,
impression?
yeah.
Okay. All right, make it fast. We're running out of time here.
Okay. I have a little intimacy problem.
That is.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
My friends tell me I have an intimacy problem, but they don't know me.
That's very good. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
Happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Also,
Don't be nervous.
Gary Sandlin, the Bob Anderson. Bob Anderson also goes out as David Schwimmer and Robert Shapiro.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Bob.
Let me just
Appreciate
mention, and thank you, Kevin,
Yeah.
and you're a very talented group. Kevin, you're going to be at Knuckleheads in Minneapolis, Minnesota,
Right, as
July
David
26th,
Schwimmer. Right.
and at the Stanford Comedy House in Kansas City, Missouri, August 2nd through 3rd. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll be there as David Schwimmer.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Mr.
Conan.
Nealon. Thank you all
Thank you,
very much.
everybody.
I appreciate it. Placido Domingo, Brian Colley coming up. We'll be right back. Oh, man, that was incredible. That was incredible. We're back. I'm here with Kevin Nealon. In the commercial break, you didn't see this at home. This guy dances up into the crowd and body surfs over everybody.
Yeah. Wow, it was fun.
Yeah.
It's a good body surfing crowd right there.
That was amazing. It's the way you... Woo. Your body was undulating. Stop doing that. That's weird. You're like a dog that I scratch. There's so much to talk about. First of all, you and I go way back. We've known each other,
do.
what, like 20 years? I
At
think.
least, well, let's see.
Yeah. I met you when I was a writer at Saturday Night Live in the 80s.
You were a fine writer right out of Harvard.
Yeah.
At least that's what you said.
The Harvard driving school.
Yeah.
I cheated a little bit. No.
I got kicked out of Harvard, by the way.
Did you really?
Trespassing.
You're the worst guy I ever met. Now, so much to talk about. First of all, congratulations are in order.
What happened?
Yeah, since the last time I saw you, you got married.
I did get married.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you
You
very
got married. This is big. This is very big.
Thank you.
Where did you get married?
Well, we got married in Italy. It
Italy?
was just her and me.
Yeah.
You went to Harvard. Me?
Don't
or
ask
I?
me. I don't know.
Her and I. Her and
Yeah.
I. And because we just wanted to.
We be get married is how you say
We
it.
be get married.
Yeah.
So we went to Italy and went to Lake Como, just me and her.
It's supposed to be beautiful there.
Yeah, you met Susan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Susan Yeagley.
Gorgeous, yeah.
And it was just me and her. We thought this would be nice, a nice little quiet wedding, and no big to-do, no, photographers or anything. And we went to Bellagio, cute little town in Lake Como, and we get there, and we didn't know, but 3 weeks before we got there, Matt Damon was there looking for a chapel to get married in. Mm-hmm. So a week before we got there, there's a little article in the paper that an American celebrity was coming to get married. They didn't say who it was, though.
Right.
So they assumed that it was Matt Damon coming. So our perfect little quiet wedding turned into a big paparazzi thing.
So you show up at the chapel,
show
and
up,
there's like hundreds of photographers there.
We show up at the town hall, and there's a little piazza out front, and there's a lot of paparazzi there. And I guess they were looking for Matt Damon. And I kind of got by him, went inside, we went inside, and we got married. And as we're getting married, I'm noticing more and more paparazzi, coming to the square, and I'm getting nervous.
Right.
Because they're gonna be mad.
Right.
Because I'm not Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating,
Right.
And the wedding video looks like I'm nervous about getting married, but I'm not. It's a paparazzi, I
Right.
keep looking out there. So we go outside. There's only one way out. It was like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. You only go out one door.
Right.
And so we had to go out that way. And when we went out, I apologized. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not Matt Damon. And I saw all the Italian townspeople go, oh. But the paparazzi took pictures anyway. And so the next day, we're down by the water and at a cafe, and there's a woman reading the newspaper next to us, and our picture was on the front page of the local Italian newspaper. It said, "Non era Matt Damon." Not Matt Damon.
I thought you were kidding, because I heard about this. I thought you were kidding. This is the actual paper. Check this out. I love this. This is hilarious. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
What a wonderful memento. Well, let's talk about, okay, you're a married man now, and you guys, what's going on? You're thinking about having kids? You got any news? You got any little announcement you'd like to make?
We're actually having we are going to have a baby.
Oh, very good. Congratulations.
That's great. Not so fast. Not so fast. It's Matt Damon's.
Okay, okay.
No, we are having a
That's
baby.
very nice. That's very
Yeah.
nice. Do you know the due date?
It's going to be around Valentine's Day, and we don't want to know what it is. You know, a lot of people like to know, but we don't want to know ever.
Right.
Even after it's born, we're going to be changing it like this.
Just figure out, yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. So you don't want to know what it is. What about coming up with baby names? You going to try and start coming up the list of baby names?
Well, you have a couple kids, right? That's what I read in the tabloids.
Yeah.
But coming up with names is hard because, you know, people can make nicknames out of every name just about.
Sure, kids
And,
can be cruel, yeah.
So I thought, you know, I know that a lot of people take names from famous poems, things like that. So that's what we're going to do. We've come up with the name Nantucket.
Yeah, you're a very bad man. Now,
What?
do did you plan to have this baby? You know what I mean? Did you?
Yes,
Was this
we
a?
did.
You did.
Yes,
You
yes.
did plan
That's
to have
why
the
we got
baby.
married.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean? Some people actually make a point. They go out of their way to like,
Yeah.
let's try and make a baby.
Yeah,
Were you in that
we
mode?
did that. And there is a big difference, actually, you know, when you're having sex to try to have a baby as opposed to just having sex. You know what I mean? Like when you're having sex just for the sake of having sex, you know, it's more like, yeah, you're a dirty whore, aren't you? Yeah. Who's your daddy, you whore? You dirty whore. You know, don't make me go.
What? What?
Please, don't make me go through the whole thing. But, you know, seriously, though, you know, when you're having sex, though, for the sake of having a baby, it's much different, you know? It's more like, yeah, you're a dirty whore who wants a baby, aren't you?
No, I'm not high-fiving that. I'm not. No, I'm not high. What do you mean? You do not get a high five for that, pal. Hey. That's off the old leg, all right?
What else you got, man? What's going on? The Emmys, huh? I'm here now. Let's leave the Emmys for later, okay? This is the show right here.
Yeah. We'll talk about the Emmys in just a second
Emmys.
because I know that you guys are nominated as well for Weeds.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. How many nominations?
High five. 5 nominations.
Oh man, you just are so begging for a high five. But no, it's true.
Elizabeth Perkins.
It's very good. This is very exciting.
Yeah,
it's very exciting. And it's a very funny show. People love this show.
Yeah.
But I want to get back to you, and then we'll get back to Weeds, and then back to me.
Let's end with you.
I didn't know. Yeah, we'll end with me. I didn't know this about you, but you wear contact lenses.
Can you see them?
Well, the thing is, I passed you in the hall when you showed up, and I saw you like adjusting your contact lenses.
Yeah.
I've known you for a long time. I didn't even know you wore them.
About 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. Yeah, it's, you know, you get older, Conan, you start falling apart. Like, I saw a picture of myself the other day. I cannot believe how big my forehead is getting.
What are you talking about?
It's getting bigger.
You think your forehead is getting larger as you get older?
My eyes really should be, let me show you where I think my eyes should be, actually. This is where my eyes really should be, right about there. Hey, man, what's up? What's going on, man? What's up? Hey, Conan. Hey, buddy. But yeah, I got the contacts, which I did not want to do because I'm, you know, I can't see far. And I went to the optometrist, who was very optimistic, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Nicely done. You're not getting a high five for that
I don't want
either.
one of these. So this dude showed me how to put the contacts in, and you know, I don't like the idea of putting something in my eye.
Yeah, that would be
It's
disturbing.
really unnatural.
Yeah.
So he said it's very easy. Just put it on your finger like that. It should be upside down. It should look like a bowl. And then these 2 fingers, very important. These are much stronger than your eyelids. So their job is to hold open the eyelids against their will. Because the eyelid's job is to protect the eyeball and
Yes,
they'll
of
try
course.
to close. You know?
Right.
So yeah, these are like the bully fingers right here.
Yeah.
They work for this finger.
Yes.
Sometimes what I'll do is I will sneak up along the side like this and then just throw it back like that. And then the eyeball didn't know what happened. You know?
Right.
It'll struggle for a while, then you can feel it go limp. You know? And then it's all timing. And this one's coming in here like this, you know.
Yeah.
And these are like daily contact lenses. You throw them away at the end of the day. You know?
I've heard about this. So that you just wear them for the day and then you toss them
You
out?
get rid of them, yeah. Whether you wear them or not, I guess you get rid of them. I don't know
Right.
if they start stinking up the house or what. But
Right.
again, it's all timing. And as I'm getting right about here, sometimes I get nervous, you know, and it falls off onto my shirt.
Right.
And I don't know it because I'm like, you know. Yeah, I'm fighting it.
Sure, yeah.
And I think it's still on my finger, and I think I'm putting it in my eye, and I'm thinking, okay, that's not so bad, you know?
Right.
And then at the end of the day, of course, I think it's still in there, so I'm trying to get it out. You know, I'm pulling on the eyeball, you know, that's not it. What is that? So what I do now, Conan, is I don't take them out at all. I just stack them one on top of each other. I'll go maybe 3 or 4 weeks until there's a big glass knob sticking out. Then you can just grab onto it and pull it right out like that.
It sounds like a. All right. Man, I've never seen someone so desperate for approval. It's sad. Now, I want to talk about. I want to take us all back. A little trip down memory lane.
Okay.
Okay. Back in the day, when I was working for you, you and Dana Carvey did characters. People love these characters, Hans and Franz. Hans and Franz. People love the Hans and Franz characters. Here we got a picture here. There they are. Here's Hans and Franz.
Yeah. Dana Carvey?
Yeah, Dana Carvey.
He was the best Hans. He was the original Hans.
Yeah. And you two, you had these characters, and everyone in the country was doing Hans and Franz. It was really,
right.
It swept the nation.
And we wrote a screenplay together.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, come on. Hey.
What's that?
Come on.
Okay.
Open up a little bit for me here.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
No, we wrote a screenplay, me, you, Dana Carvey.
And Robert Smigel.
Robert Smigel.
Yeah.
It was called Hans and Franz, The Girly Man Dilemma.
Yeah. It was a musical.
It was a musical.
Yeah. Surprised I found work after that. So anyway, you guys do this, and what I was curious about is what did Arnold, like you were doing these characters for a long time before you ever met Arnold Schwarzenegger. Clearly these characters were based on Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you were really mocking Arnold.
We were mocking Arnold and the whole bodybuilding world, you know.
Yeah.
And then one day, you know, during, you might have even
I
been
was there,
Yeah.
actually, when he
we heard
when-
Arnold wanted to come on the show and be in the sketch, and we all looked at each other, really? Doesn't he know we're making fun of him?
Right.
You know? And then we thought about it for a while, and then we thought, well, maybe he's coming on the show to kill us, you know. So that day arrived, and he came, and they came to get us on the set, remember? And they said, Arnold's in the dressing room, and he wants to see you guys, you know, me and Dana, in his dressing room. And we became like two school kids going to the principal's office. You know, we started panicking, we were blaming each other. You came up with it. No, I didn't. You did. You did the girly man thing. I did not. I said not to do the accent, but you want to, you know.
Right.
So we get to the dressing room, and Maria Shriver's waiting outside like this, you know. And she's watching us, you know, as we go by. She's like... And it was strange because we were walking that way.
She does have that problem.
there's something wrong
Real
with her eyes.
depth perception. Yeah.
So we get inside the dressing room, and Arnold is in there, and it's full of cigar smoke. And Arnold's sitting on this little chair. It's actually a regular-sized chair, but it made it look little because he's so big, you know. And in one hand, he's got the script, and the other hand, he's got this fat cigar. And we walk in, and he looks up through the cigar smoke to us, and he goes, "Hello, fellas. Now, how am I supposed to do the accent?" So right then, we knew he had a sense of humor.
He has a good sense of humor, yeah.
And to this day, I don't think he knows my real name. Every time he sees me, he goes, "Hello, Franz. How are you?" You know? And you know, for a few years after that, he used Dana and I a lot, like in a lot of benefits and fundraisers across the country.
Sure, you worked with him, yeah.
Yeah, and he wanted us to dress up like Hans and Franz in those ridiculous outfits and fly all over the country, you know, and it was hot and sticky, and,
Right.
you know, but you can't say no to Arnold.
No, I think when Arnold tells you to do something, you do it.
Yeah, we've become his bitches. That's what's happening.
You are my bitches now.
You'll do what I say. Get down, give me 50.
I want to ask you.
I really like you, Conan. I think you do. I think you do a very good job at what you do.
You're a good guy.
What is it that you do?
I don't know. I'm here every night. People come out. I have a flashlight. Congratulations. Weeds.
Yeah,
5
you.
nominations. It's a very funny show, too.
Well, I got none, but the show got 5.
You didn't have to point that out. I was
Elizabeth
hoping to get
Perkins?
by. I was just hoping,
All right.
you know, people would assume that you got one.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
still,
yeah.
it's all for the good of the show.
It is for the good of the show.
Yeah.
And we're very excited about it. And people are liking the show. They're tuning in, and they're hearing about it. And this second season really amps it up, if you know what I mean. It's really twisted. It's quite interesting.
I just wanted to let you go for a bit and see what you came up with. Weeds premieres Monday night at 10 on Showtime.
August 14th. Yeah.
Okay. And this Monday and Tuesday, Kevin's going to be performing at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. Is that right?
That's correct.
And you're going to come out to the Emmys? Will I see you there?
Yes, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking for you.
Yeah, well, let's hang out.
Where
while
will
we're
you
there.
be?
I don't know. They'll have me back in some room. I'll be getting a massage.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you up for something?
Yeah, well, our show's up for a couple.
And
Yeah.
you're hosting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I get it. I get it. No, have fun. I wish you luck.
Yeah. Trust me, I don't need it this time. Just swoop. Kevin Nealon.
Conan O'Brien.
He's a good man. Morgan Spurlock coming up. Take a break. I'll be right back. You're a great musician. I don't know if people know that about you.
Thank you.
You play the guitar. You play the banjo.
Yeah, I do a lot of things. You know what I'm doing lately is I'm singing. I was always intimidated to sing before.
I didn't
Not
know you.
just
I didn't know
singing.
you sang. I didn't.
Well, that's right, because I never did, because I was... actually, what I'm doing is I'm committing to harmonizing. this summer has been a commitment to harmonizing, because I would always want to harmonize because I love harmony. You know, and it says it right in the word there. It's harmony is getting along with other sounds, basically. And it's fun. And now I'm going for it.
Are you good at harmonizing?
I've gotten really good. I've been studying it. In fact, you sing a song, and I'm going to do the 3 part. You do the 1 part, because harmony is 1, 3, and 5 of the chord.
Okay. What do you want me to sing?
So sing something that's
Amazing
public
Grace?
domain. Sure.
Okay.
Or how about Row, Row, Row Your Boat? Start with something
row
soft.
your boat. Okay. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
See? That's what I do now. And it doesn't stop with the singing. It doesn't stop with the singing. Even I practice when like people are talking. I will harmonize with them. Like, example, just say something. Say a sentence.
How are you doing today?
How
is your family?
You see what I'm doing? You're doing the 1, I'm doing the 3. You could do it with anything. Laugh, laugh. Do you see how good this is?
You could do it with anything?
Anything. Yawn. Yell at me.
I'm tired of you harmonizing because I don't like it. It's not fun. I don't like it when you yell. You've got to stop it. It's not professional.
You see what I'm saying?
Dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's what I do.
I've seen it all.
It's what I do.
I've seen it all. And that's the dumbest thing I've seen.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I want to quickly ask you. I want to quickly ask you. During a reunion tour with your old chums, Dennis Miller, Dana Carvey. You guys getting together and you're going out and you're performing.
We go on the road, yeah.
Going on the road.
We did this back in 1987, the first time, the 3 of us. And that was a... Remember when we went out? Remember when we went out on the... when people reminisce, their voice shoots up like 10 octaves. Have you noticed that?
People's voices go up when they reminisce?
Yeah, like remember when I met you?
Yeah.
Remember? I bet no matter how tough the guy is, it always comes out that way. You know, hey, Tony, I was just thinking about the time I worked at that steel mill down in Pittsburgh. Remember when we beat the hell out of I bet even like if someone's speaking a foreign language, you could tell they're reminiscing. You know, like even like a tribe deep in the jungle. But yeah, we're going out on tour, and there's the 3 of us. It's like a 3-course meal.
Yeah, 3-course meal.
I'm the starter. I'm more of like the salad or an appetizer.
Yeah.
I'm like bread.
Yeah, you're bread.
I'm the bread of the meal. And I tell them, don't fill up on bread because we got 2 more courses coming out, Dana and Dennis.
Right.
And sometimes in the act, when they're laughing a lot, I said, you're filling up on bread. You know what I'm saying?
Pay less attention. You do that when you're getting big laughs. You say you're filling up on bread.
Yeah, I'm filling up on bread, and that makes them like me even more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
No, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Sometimes it just comes out that way.
Kevin's newest, you can do it with me, Kevin's newest comedy DVD, Whelmed But Not Overly, is available now. He'll be performing at the Helium Comedy Club in Portland tomorrow through Saturday.
That's right, it's a good club. Yeah.
There's no one like him. Kevin Nealon, thank you so much.
Hey, Conan, thank you, buddy.
Kevin, good to see you as always.
Conan, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Andy, not so much.
But you son of a bitch.
Hey.
This is the best start to an interview I've ever had, by the way.
This is going to be your best interview ever.
Whoa.
I guarantee you that, because you know why?
Why is that?
You got a great audience. And a great sidekick.
Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, thank you. Kevin, let's talk about...
What do you got for me?
What's that?
What do you got?
What do you mean?
Let's get it going.
Let's get it going?
Yeah.
Oh, you're ready to
What do you
go.
wanna
You're ready
know?
to do this.
Let's talk. Let's interview.
Well, okay. I've never had anyone approach it that way, but let's do it.
I got stuff I got to do.
Okay.
I got places to go.
You got things to go,
Yeah.
things to do?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it then.
Let's go.
A lot going on.
Yes, a lot going on.
Who does that?
I
You're
do that.
You're the only guy that comes on the show and stops me for a long drink. You've done it before.
Well, I don't want to miss anything you're saying. But now I'm ready. I'm moist. I'm good to go. No, seriously, my mouth is not dry at all.
You're an awful
it's
guy.
lubricated.
Okay. So I understand. Hey, Kevin, I understand that you just shot a movie with our mutual pal Adam Sandler.
Well, that is true.
And you shot it in South Africa. Is that correct?
Yes, that's good information you have. Yes, I was there for 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
And shooting. It's Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore film. He's a friend of mine. And I've done quite a few Adam Sandler
I've
films.
noticed that you're in almost every Adam Sandler movie. He puts you in a lot of these films.
Yeah, let me finish. I had I'm in a lot of those films, and it's always very embarrassing and humiliating parts, I'm starting to realize.
Yeah.
And the first one I was in was a movie called Little Nicky, where I played Tithead, the gatekeeper of hell. And I
That's
actually
right, I
had
remember
breasts on my head.
You had breasts? I remember
Yeah.
this. You had prosthetic breasts.
Yes.
All over your
They
head.
weren't prosthetic. They were real breasts.
Okay.
Yeah, they were. No, they're prosthetic. You're right. But the makeup department did a great job, and they even filled them with condoms full of water. So they jiggled, and they weighed about 10 pounds. And I realized the power of breasts, because when I had those on my head, everybody wanted to talk to me. Women, guys, women wanted to feel them. Everybody.
Yeah.
And as they're talking to me, I had to keep telling them, hey, eyes are down here. So, and then at the end of the day, when they took them off, nobody cared about me.
Right,
You know,
right.
nobody.
So you're saying walking around with breasts on your head, it's a way to get attention.
Yeah. So, you know, I did other movies like Anger Management. I had to play a lawyer. How embarrassing is that? You know, just go with it, a plastic surgery guy. I think Sandler writes these humiliating scenes for me, and then he writes a script around that.
Yes. He tries to think of a way to humiliate you, and then a whole movie revolves around it.
That's what I just said.
But it's...
Come on. Let's go. Come on, we're good.
I'm your friend.
You're my friend.
I'm your friend. I'm here to
really
be your
excited
friend.
to be here. You've been so
Excuse me.
supportive of me.
Excuse me.
Touche.
Kevin, I've known you for a while. We have been, I don't think people know, some people know this, but you and I have been friends for a long time. I think going back to 1988, when I first came to Saturday Night Live as a writer, and we clicked right away. You've always been one of my funny people, one of the people that I like the most, you know?
I can't tell if you're looking at me or Andy.
I was saying it to Andy, but thinking about you.
Yes, we have known each other for a long time, and we even wrote a screenplay together. A lot of people don't know that.
You know what? I've even forgotten that we had an assignment once. You brought me in with Dana Carvey and Robert Smigel.
Yep. And the movie was Hans and Franz, the Girly Man Dilemma.
Yeah. The Hans and Franz movie, and it was us sitting in a hotel room
in Santa Monica.
For a month, writing a Hans and Franz musical.
Not having any idea. Yeah, it was a musical.
It was a musical.
And it was really hard. And we were just sitting around. Even if you don't have an idea, you go in there and sit around. So I actually doodled a lot during the day. And I would watch you or Smigel or Dana, and I just draw pictures. And I brought a few pictures in.
These are doodles that you did. These are real, that you did of me back in... This is 1992.
Yes, and this is during the writing of the Hans and Franz, the Girly Man Dilemma.
Wow. Okay, what's the first one? Do you want to show us?
First one is called Conan with his wingtip shoot. Because you would always wear wingtips
yes,
back
I did
then.
back
And you would like to take them and put them on the desk and just look at them and examine them.
Yes.
And
yeah.
And so that was Act One.
Yeah.
That we were trying to write.
Okay.
Now, several months later, we were trying to write Act Two.
Yeah.
And this is called Metal Conan.
Metal Conan?
Yeah.
This is me. And these are actually very haunting.
It's kind of like...
I remembered you doing this. I really do remember you doodling away.
Yeah. This is like that was a hallucinated kind of... I think you were on something, or I was on something.
Yeah.
And then the third one is called Conan Snoozes. This is the third act. You gave up. I think you just completely gave up. And for some reason, you just had shorts on.
Yeah. Those were good times. Yeah.
Those are the days, man.
Now, I understand, I know you. This guy keeps up with the news. He loves the news. You do.
How can you not keep up with the news?
Well, I know that it's where you mine your
Well, here's what, I don't even like to read the paper anymore because there's so much tragedy. You open it up and you read about these things happening to people and you think, how do they get through life?
Right.
How do they deal with it? I mean, do they turn to their friends or their faith? And then there's other people that have everything and they don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? I live in Los Angeles. I live like 60 miles from the Santa Monica Mountains. About 8 months ago, they had a lot of fires up there. People lost their homes. It was horrific. And I came outside of my house one morning, and I have a 2010 7 Series Beamer. And there was a very fine film of ash all over it. And I thought to myself, why me? You know, why did these things happen to me? No, seriously. But you deal with it and you move on. I knew I could have my guy clean it when I was in Hawaii. And by my guy, I mean Andy.
But you have things in perspective. That's good.
I'm just saying stuff happens. And then there's some stuff that you cannot control. You know, natural disasters. You read about things. What about these tsunamis with a T? I mean...
Yes, that's how it's spelled.
These things... Well, yeah. That's how strong these waves are. They grab letters from the rest of the alphabet and they pull it in. It should be an S, but they threw the T. They pulled the T in. Hang on.
Hang on. Okay.
Help me again with your name? Conan.
Conan. Yeah.
Conan, so nobody knows these things are coming, except for the animals. They have like a sixth sense, and they take off the day before, and they escape. They don't tell anybody. They keep it to themselves. But I have a whole newfound respect for animals now. I give them a lot more credit. In fact, now, when I see a dog chasing a car, I too will chase that car, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what they know.
No, that's very wise.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy, let's get specific, I just said summer, Labor Day. Did you have a good Labor Day?
Again, not a fan of sharks or chimpanzees. That has nothing to do with Labor Day. You know, it was just like any other weekend for me.
Really?
You know, I like to relax a little bit. I've been so stressed out.
What do you get stressed out about?
Oh, just everything. I tried meditating, but for me, it turns into worrying. Because I have all this free time. And probably because my mantra, too, is not the best. It's, oh, no. But here's who I feel stressed about. They have these DUI stops, you know, and there's a lot of people that get pulled over that are sober, and they're making them do the test. And it's a difficult test sometimes, and I feel bad for them because they're not even drinking. But the one with the finger to the nose, with the eyes closed, I mean, that's not easy to do. You know, unless you have a smelly finger, you know, then it might be easier. In fact, here's what you want to do. Next time you get pulled over, as you're getting pulled over, a quick little...
Oh, no,
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Oh, yeah, that's me. That's me, yeah. But don't do that if the cop wants you to follow his finger.
Yeah.
Don't grab his
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm glad you told me.
Here's what I want to do. If you have a minute.
Yeah.
I'd like to give the cops a chase.
What? What do you mean you give the cops a chase?
Not a slow speed chase or a high speed chase. It's going to be one of those psych out chases. Remember you're in college or high school and your buddy was about to get in the car,
right,
and at the last second you pull away. You go like 10 feet.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, I'm kidding around. All right, come on, Andy, get in the car. You know, he gets back here again, and then he take off again, you know? Well, that's what I want to do, the cop chase.
What?
Like that. When the cop comes up to give you a ticket, as he gets to the window, you pull away like 10 feet, and you go, okay, I'm kidding around, you know? And then he comes up again, and you pull away again. Until there's like 10 cop cars chasing you. And they're all getting out of the car. Oh, he's gonna do it again. He's doing it again. Get back in the car.
That's not gonna happen for every 10 feet.
Okay. No. That's just, 10 feet is far enough to go where they think you're taking off.
Right.
But then you don't.
These are terrible ideas.
No, I never said they were good ideas.
No. But it's good. It's good for people to know these. Now, I want to ask you about your life. How's your family? How's your kid?
I've played with my kid a lot, but I'm starting to stay back a little because it's dangerous. When I was a kid, they had water pistols.
Yeah,
just shot.
me too.
Now, they've got like the super soakers, where I think the goal is to drown your friend. No, I'm serious. I mean, why not just put their face in front of a fire hydrant and open it up? You know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy. You know, it's like water rafting with going down in the rubber thing. Why not just put somebody in a plastic bag and beat him with a bat? You know, what is it?
You seem angry. Yeah.
I'm passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah. Like I don't have road rage.
No.
It's passive aggressive rage. I will follow somebody for like 10 miles really close behind them, you know, and then when they get out of the car, they say, "What's going on?" I'll say, "No, nothing." It's just passive aggressive rage. That's what I'm all about. Andy?
Yes? Oh, is it time for me to do my big number?
It's time for you to sing your song.
No.
Sing your song, Andy. Where's that dancing pear?
All right, guys, I got to take a break. We'll be back in a minute with more after this.
And And that's how he stole the show.
Yeah, what the hell was that? You can't just throw to a commercial like
I
that.
thought they had told you guys.
No, you
There's a
didn't tell
couple
me.
of openings for late night talk show hosts on other networks,
Yeah.
and I was using this as an audition. I'm sorry, you did not know that?
You can't. That was so weird. You just said we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I mean, I thought they had. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking here with Conan O'Brien. Yeah, great show. I got a great show for you tonight.
It's not
so,
your
Conan,
show.
you are you got back from Cuba. You've been traveling a lot. And how about skiing? Any skiing this winter?
I mean, yeah, I did some skiing. Yeah,
You did some
I did some skiing.
You skied all your life. You grew up on the East Coast?
Yes, that's right. I grew
Yeah.
up in the Boston area. I'd go up north and I'd ski.
That's
yeah,
nice.
and
You have long skis because it's got to come up to your wrist, right?
Yeah. Wow. Your audition's going well. You've got all that. No, yeah, I would ski. I'd go up to New Hampshire.
Family's good?
Family's good? Oh, cut
Nice.
people off. That's nice. Yes, my family's well. They also ski, but I guess we're done with that topic.
Well, you know, my show's only going to be 15 minutes. So I have to
okay.
kind of keep it moving.
You got to move it along really fast.
Yeah. So now I understand that you've got a project coming up, and
No,
we actually
I don't.
you have a. Did you bring a clip in? No, I think we
I don't
brought it.
have a
We
clip.
actually brought a clip in from your next.
I don't have a
project.
clip.
Let's take a look at it.
I don't
Guys
have
got
a
it?
What are you doing? Get out of here.
That's really nice. When can we see that? When will that be on?
That's coming. Paramount's gonna be big.
Okay, all right. Hey, Conan, great having you.
You're an idiot.
Fantastic. Folks, join me next week. My guests will be Dalai Lama, Hillary Clinton, Kanye West, John Lovitz, and many, many more. Thanks. Come back and see us
You're
again.
gonna love it, huh?
Thank you, Jimmy.
No. Stop that. Stop. No. You don't work for him, okay?
I appreciate that part.
I think you edit that together, that's gonna do
I think it went well.
big things for you.
Andy, I'm sorry to include you more. I'm not going to have a sidekick.
That's fine.
That's how good I am.
They're usually just problematic.
They are.
Yeah.
It's dead weight.
Now, Kevin, I don't know if people know this. I see you quite a bit because our kids go to the same school, and I run into you all the time. Your son, Gable.
You're not telling me anything I don't know right now.
Sorry, I'll get to the point. I'm saying your son, Gable, how old is he now? He's a good-looking
He's about
kid.
8.5.
8.5.
He's had a lot of work done, but yeah, he looks good. Yeah, he's 8.5, and it's just amazing how fast they grow.
Yeah, it is. They grow fast. They grow, yeah.
And I don't know why, because my kid doesn't really eat the right foods. I wish his diet was a little bit better.
Well, a lot of kids are picky eaters. What is Gable like?
Penne pasta with no sauce.
Yeah.
Cold pizza. When we make his lunch, it's kind of tricky because I know the teachers are looking at his lunchbox and he just has like a piece of cold pizza in there. And I know they're judging.
They're
always
judging.
judging.
Yeah.
So what we do is, as a beard for the pizza, we'll put an apple in there and also some carrot sticks.
Does he eat those?
Never touches it. We've been using the same apple and carrot sticks all year.
They're probably not looking too good now.
No, by the end of the year, it looks like a prune and cheese doodles.
Cheese doodles, yeah. Then they judge you again.
And then they're judging again. That's what they do.
What do you guys do for fun? What do you like to do with Gable for fun?
Well, you know, I'm trying to get him to golf.
Yeah.
But he's not really into that.
Well, he's kind of young for that.
Never too young.
Yes, I think you can be too young for golf.
You're talking about dating.
Yeah. Oh.
No, we go to Disneyland. He likes
You go to Disneyland? Yeah.
How about, where do
I've
you
been
take
there.
him?
I've taken them to Knott's Berry Farm.
It's not Knott's Berry Farm. It's Knott's Berry Farm because Knott's, this is my pet peeve. Knott's, no, seriously, Knott's owned a berry farm. So it was his farm. It was Knott's Berry Farm.
It
See
is.
that little pause?
Yes. It's Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
But no one says it. Everyone says Knott's Berry.
Yeah, they just make it one long thing, but that's incorrect. What they should have, so people understand it. You got a minute?
Yeah, I got a minute, sure. This is what worth investigating.
They should just have a sign out in front of the place, the amusement park, that just says Knott's.
Right.
You drive by it, maybe, 100 yards down the road, Berry Farm. People automatically think, oh, this berry farm must belong to that guy Knott's back there.
Yeah.
And it's the same for like Lou Gehrig's disease.
What? What are you
It's
talking?
his disease. It's not
his
Lou Gehrig's disease. It's Lou Gehrig's disease.
But no one says that. People say the guy is suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease.
Well, he's not suffering anymore.
Okay, no, oh, for God's sake.
No, that is the truth.
Oh, God, it's true.
And I'm happy about that.
Uh-huh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing that you're really upset about.
Well, I'm not really upset, but it's just a pet peeve.
Yeah, pet peeve.
That means I like that peeve, because
Yeah.
it's my pet peeve.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Biggest waste of a fist pump I've ever seen. Now, listen, I'm told the last time I chatted with you, and we're old pals, we chat all the time, work out a little. You said that you went back to your high school to visit all your old high school chums. Was it a reunion of some kind?
It wasn't really a reunion. I was just in the neighborhood. I stopped by, and my teacher told me that I was not a great student.
Really?
And I never knew that. I thought I was good. But she said, no, you just like to play a lot and have fun. But now I'm kind of making up for that. You know, I'm reading a lot of the classics. I'm studying history.
Oh, you read history in your spare time?
Yeah. In fact, I'm reading a book right now on Marco Polo. I don't know if you're familiar with that explorer, but he went...
Great explorer.
Oh.
Explored the...
Not that he explored, he brought back spices.
Yeah.
You don't know Marco Polo very well, do you? Do you know what I like about Marco? No, Rubio. Marco Rubio. He's very young. Very young.
I have to tell you, and I think I've told you this before.
And I appreciate it every time I hear it.
Okay, but I got started on Saturday Night Live, and that was one of my earliest writing gigs. And when I went for the interview, Lorne Michaels said, "Who's your favorite performer on Saturday Night Live?" And I said, "Kevin Nealon." And because I just love your dry style, your subtlety, your wit. And then I got to work with you. But I don't know how you got the gig in the first place. I don't know how you got Saturday Night Live.
Well, they asked me who my favorite writer was. And I said, a young man by the name of Conan O'Brien. You don't know him yet. You will.
And you hadn't even met me when you said that, yeah.
So what happened, Conan, was Dana Carvey, a friend of mine, got on Saturday Night Live that summer for that...
Yeah. So he was your friend. Dana was your friend, and he got on the show first.
That's right. Yes. You're a good listener. So what happened was they were looking for one more cast member, and Dana recommended me. And I knew I would never get it because I was just a stand-up comic. I didn't do sketch work or anything or characters, and so they need one more guy. So they fly me in. I'm thinking it's going to just be me and maybe somebody else for that one part. I get on the plane, everybody on the plane is going into audition for that one part, you know? Even the pilot comes out of the cockpit. Hey, you think this is funny? I'm gonna come out. And I get there, and I'm not nervous about it. But, you know, it all started when Dana called me that summer from Lorne Michaels' house. He calls me, he goes, "Cav, guess where I am? I'm in the back bedroom of Lorne Michaels' house in Long Island. They're looking for one more cast member. And guess who's in the kitchen? Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd." I said, "You're kidding me." He goes, "No. Anyway, they need one more cast member. And I told them about you. I think they're going to want to see your tapes." I said, "Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase are in the kitchen?" He goes, "Yeah, I got to go. Somebody's coming," you know?
Yeah.
And so I sent my tapes and never thought I would get it. And then he calls me like 2 weeks later. "I'm in the back bedroom at Lorne Michaels' house again. Guess who's in the kitchen? It's Paul Simon and Chevy Chase." I said, "You're kidding me." "No. I think they like your tapes. I think they're going to fly you in for an audition." "Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd are in the kitchen now?" He goes, "Yeah." So, you know, I fly in and I do the audition. I didn't think I would get it. It was just a free trip to New York. I loved it. I go back to Los Angeles, and 3 weeks later, guess where I am? Lorne Michaels' kitchen.
And too sweet.
Yeah. And I got a phone call. Guess where Dana was?
Where was Dana?
Back bedroom. He calls me up. He goes, "Guess who's in the kitchen?" I said, "I'm in the kitchen now."
What was your first sketch on Saturday Night Live?
It was Mr. Subliminal. It was
I love
really
this.
kind of,
Yeah. Did you audition with that? Is that
that was part of it. I didn't know you liked that kiss up. That's good. But yeah, so I was about ready to go on and do that, and it's kind of a tongue twister to do that. So here we am, ready to go on live TV, Saturday Night Live, and 4 seconds away, they're coming back from commercial, and Lorne Michaels puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "Are you sure this is what you want?"
He has a way of doing that.
Yeah.
He used to see me wandering the halls like at 4 o'clock in the morning. He'd say, "Still with the show?" How's fatherhood going?
Great, great. We had a...
That's all the time we have.
we had a... no, this will be worth the wait. Oh, boy. We had a birthday party for my son who's 5 years old.
Yes.
And my parents even flew out for that one. My parents are in their 80s, and they just love him so much. And they've been married for 61 years, my parents.
61
61 years, yep.
Wow.
Thank you.
We got married, yeah.
And they still hold hands.
They still hold hands.
But I think that's to keep from falling over, to be honest with you. But we had a good time. You know, it's hard to plan a party for a 5. You had a 5-year-old, right? You're still they're a little bit older now?
Yeah, we kept him. Yeah. Tried it for a while. It's like having a Prius. It was underpowered, so I tried it. No, I now have an 8-year-old girl and a 6-year-old boy.
Oh, okay, so they're growing. They had a...
That's a guy who so doesn't care.
So no, I do care. I do care.
What did I just say?
But not here. So anyway, so we had the birthday party, but it's hard to plan a party for a 5-year-old. I think you both agree with me on that. All right, nobody agrees. But, you know, you have to plan it around their nap. And
Yes,
so he
lots
naps
of
at
naps,
2
yeah.
o'clock.
Right.
Then I had to find out what all his friends at school took their naps. And then I had to find out when my parents nap, which is most of the day. And then I power nap at 3 o'clock every day. So I had to plan it when he would be awake at the same, everybody would be awake at the same time. So we had the party at 7 in the morning. And it was fantastic. Everybody had a blast.
You served coffee, I hope.
Yeah, we had coffee, yeah. Yeah.
You're a foolish
But that was
man.
a good question.
Weeds airs Sunday nights at 10 on Showtime.
Yes.
A lot of people wish the show would be around even longer, but because it's beloved. It's a beloved show.
People love that show, but you know what?
What?
You got to go out on the top. And we missed that opportunity. No, it's a great show. People love it. And we're so grateful to the fans.
Oh,
and
shut up. Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
And his stand-up special, Kevin Nealon, Whelmed but Not Overly, debuts August 4th
That's
on
gonna be funny.
Showtime. Kevin
That's
Nealon,
gonna be funny.
one of my favorite people. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kevin.
buddy.
Always fun to... You were just elected honorary mayor of the Pacific Palisades. Would I say elected? Is that correct?
No,
Honorary mayor of the Pacific Palisades.
I wasn't elected.
You were not elected.
I was just chosen.
You were chosen.
Yeah, I didn't have to do anything for it. They just gave it to me. In fact, it's really the only affirmative action program in the Palisades.
Really? Okay.
But no, it's true. You don't really have to do anything for it. I'm not qualified to do it. You know, you don't have. It's like, I don't know if that's good or bad. You don't want somebody performing surgery on you that's like an honorary doctor.
Right.
Because you might get Bill Cosby.
Yep.
Although now that I think about it, he might be a better anesthesiologist. These are my people.
Now, Kevin, if I can interject, Pacific Palisades, that's kind of a swanky, posh area. Do you have to work hard when you're mayor of the Palisades?
Well, you do. And I'm confronting these problems head on. And
There are problems? A lot of problems?
We have a crime problem.
In the Palisades?
You wouldn't think so, but we do.
Okay.
I mean, we have people that, and I'm going to put a stop to all this. We have people going into these frozen yogurt places. They're getting a lot of samples in the little cups, but they don't buy an actual thing. We have inconsiderate, irresponsible people going to the grocery store and not bringing their own bag, taking bags, you know, the brown paper bags, and not going along with the program.
Okay.
We have crime. We have a lot of crime. We have a big runaway drug problem there with Botox. We've got a big Botox problem. I'm telling you, Conan, you know, I don't want to, surprise you, but we have people that are Botox users walking amongst us in our city, and we don't even know it.
Shocking.
I mean,
In this
right
town.
under our very own noses, and sometimes not our very own original noses.
Okay. I'm not going to.
Do you know what?
I'm not going to sit here and listen to these.
Do you know what, Conan?
What's that, Kevin?
I saw a woman walking her dog down Sunset. It was a Dachshund, a very cute Dachshund. I thought it was a Dachshund. Turned out it was a Shar-Pei.
Okay.
They got into the Botox.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
So you're saying there's a lot of problems.
And there's a homeless problem. I want to get rid of the homeless problem.
There's a homeless problem
We
in
have
Palisades?
many married men are cheating on their wives and they're losing their homes. I want to stop this. You see them pushing shopping carts, just wandering around the shopping carts with everything they have left in the shopping cart.
I see. Tragic.
It's gotta stop. And I'm going to put a wall around that city. I want to build a wall, and I'm going to have our good neighbor from the South pay for it, the honorary mayor of Santa Monica. I want to make the Palisades great again.
Yeah. There's no way to transition here to this next topic, but I have to ask you because I know that you were very close, very close with Gary Shandling. He was a mentor to you. You were one of the first people I talked to after he passed away.
That's right.
And I know that's, you know, all kinds of thoughts and feelings must have been running through your last couple
There's just
of
a
weeks.
lot. He was such a great comic and a great guy, very kind, very generous with his time, and he nurtured so many comics that were coming up, and gave them his time and his expertise, and it's just so tough to kind of accept that he's gone because he really changed the landscape of a lot of television.
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to friends are getting together in a little while to sort of celebrate.
We
him,
went
which is
to
gonna be
his
really
house.
nice.
We went to his house a few days afterwards, and his house that we went to so many times to play basketball. When you walked in there after this has happened, it just hits you like a rush. You can't believe that he's no longer around. And his house, all of a sudden, became like a museum.
Right.
You walk into his office, you see all his notes, and his computer and his ham radios. He was a big ham radio guy. I think the only one left. He had a big tower over his house. And he would, I don't know who you talk to with it when you're a CB operator, truckers, I guess.
Right.
Maybe
He was probably trying jokes out on confused truckers on the interstate.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, Gary.
Yeah.
I'd change the ending a little bit. Nice to see you, Kevin.
No, it's nice to see you.
Oh,
you were
okay.
looking
It's
dapper.
not a contest. We're both happy to see each other.
I was told it was a contest by Andy. It's not a contest.
It is not a contest.
Who's happier to see each other?
You have always had a nose for news. That's what I like to say.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
And, over the years, you're always scouring the paper, looking for interesting stories. What's a story that you've really loved that's been in the news since we last spoke? It's been a little while.
That is a good question, Conan. I do scour the papers.
What was that? What were you...
This is my news-telling story.
Oh, okay.
Pose right here.
All right. It looks like you have fake ventriloquist legs that you're moving around. I better adjust this for the storytelling part.
That's not even real.
No, it's not. It's actually a blade. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Such a funny area.
Okay. So yeah, I do read the paper a lot. I watch the news, but my interest is piqued by certain stories, not like the stuff about the Pope and all that stuff you do on your show. What I like is.
You didn't like my comedic areas.
No, I didn't say that. I loved your comedic areas.
Yeah.
But I know you're going to cover that.
Yeah.
So I look for the other things, like the guy who skydived from 24 miles up. He went to the Earth's atmosphere.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Up in a balloon. He had a spacesuit made, specifically for this dive. Filmed it, and he's free falling for like 24 miles and going very fast too, faster than the speed of sound. He broke the sound barrier.
Faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah. And glad his chute opened up, because if it didn't, he would have created quite a mess on Earth, and you would not want to clean that up. And probably when they cleaned it up afterwards, they would have been leaving. They would have heard, "Oh, shit!"
Now, never seen you act that much. That was fantastic. Well, now you're a guy at a concert. You're not even falling anymore. You always come with good...
Do you see how ambidextrous I am?
I am.
That was a news story.
I've always thought that about you.
This is reading for the next story pose right here.
Very nice. You always come with advice. You know,
I like advice.
No, you
I like to
me
give
advice.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You've known me for a while.
Yes, we've
and
known
I'm
each other
very
a long time.
What's the word I'm looking for? Confrontational adverse.
You're averse to confrontation.
I'm averse to confrontation.
Yeah.
I don't like, even when someone's playing Angry Birds, I get uncomfortable. Because I want to work it out. Can't they work it out? You know what I mean?
Who? The birds?
The birds.
The birds and the pigs, can't they work it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me continue.
Uh-huh.
So for me, when I'm like in traffic and I have road rage, it's difficult for me to confront people. Yeah. So I do it in my own way. Like I'm not a fan of people texting in the car because I think it's very distracting. It's illegal, and people die from that. So if I'm at a stoplight and there's a guy behind me, I see him texting on his cell phone, I will back into him, and then I'll get out of the car and go, "Dude, you hit me when you were texting." And they go, "What?"
That's a great.
Yeah, it's a great way to do it. And then, you get the guy that pulls up next to you with the loud, the stereo playing, the bass speakers, hip-hop stuff. And, I'm not really a fan of that. I want my quiet time in the car, Why do they think we want to hear that music, and the loud, the car's shaking? Right. Sometimes I think I'd like to go home and get, like, my favorite book and highlight it and hold it out the window in front of him. Here, read that. Here, read that. You like Nora Roberts, don't you? There you go. I know you're not in the mood for reading, but there it is. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
It's not the same thing. It's not going to work.
No, it is. It's exactly the same thing. When you're trying to impress somebody, when you're waiting for them to respond, I've noticed that people's nostrils flare out a little bit. Let me try it on you. Here we go.
Okay.
It's a very subtle observation. Conan, you may not know this, but last year I swam out to Catalina Island and back. Did you notice the very subtle observation?
I'm looking at you very closely. I saw it slight. I think it has to be.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
All right.
I have a 450 IQ.
I barely saw anything there. There it is, right there. I just saw it right there.
I'm not broad. I'm not that cheap broad comic kind of guy. I do everything subtle and dry.
Yeah,
that's the smart. It's a thinking man's joke.
You should crank it up a bit, probably. If I was doing that bit, I'd be like, yeah, I just went to the moon and back. And then, look at that. Look at that. That's what happens. Like you're at the old...
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. But
I'm not afraid to go low to get high. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an observer. I observe.
Really, you're disgusted by my tomfoolery, are you? You think I'm just a clown?
That's called slapstick.
Yes, that's right.
People
love it.
This is subtle. Here's what I noticed: when people pass each other in the hall, if you don't know them, they'll usually just purse their lips to each other like this. Am I right?
Sure.
You know why that is?
Why?
Because they don't want you sticking their tongue in your mouth. And they don't want anybody's tongue coming into their mouth. So let's pretend we're passing in the hall.
Okay. No!
No one's going to do that.
See?
You didn't want me to do that.
Right. That's the strangest observation. Andy, do you think that's something that people are really worried about?
Well, I've been around Kevin, and he does do a thing with his tongue that is very invasive and unwanted. So I think it's more...
I didn't know I was going to get ganged up on out here.
You've been here before.
Not enough to remember.
Before we go, I just want to ask you how your lovely wife is. Love her. Beautiful woman.
It's like we never have the small talk conversation.
All right.
If you really wanted to know, you say, how did you meet your wife?
How'd you meet your wife?
See, that's important. That makes me think you care about me. Well, thank you, Conan. I met her. I was going to do a friend's talk show pilot. Didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And I was a guest on it. And my wife was sitting in the
That was my show, you ass.
Oh. Like I said, it didn't go anywhere. So she's sitting in the chair, makeup chair, because they're running behind. She's the comedic fashion correspondent.
Yep.
And my makeup artist is down there. And I had been single for a couple of years, and I was ready to get married and have a family. I was wondering if that would ever happen again.
Right.
So I get into the makeup room. I see her sitting in the chair. She's very cute. I'm attracted to her. I go down to my makeup artist, and I say loud enough for her to hear. I say, you hear about single actresses adopting a child. Can a single guy adopt a child? And she perked up, and it was either the best pickup line or the worst pickup line.
Yeah, that is right on. I mean, because that can go both ways. Yeah. I'm a single guy looking for a kid. You know, that can...
That's not how it was said.
Well, but...
You twist everything.
No,
you twist
you
everything.
did. You said, I'm a single guy looking for a kid. And that's what you did. That's what you did. And that's creepy.
You're creepy.
All right.
Wow.
They love it. They love the slapstick. I'm not friends with a lot of celebrities.
I wouldn't think so.
No, that is their call, not mine. No, I just don't. I live a small life, hang out with my family.
Such small talk going on
but
here.
listen, but you and I, we see each other
we do.
From time to time.
Yeah.
Our kids go to the same school, and there'll be parent events, and we see each other, and we've known each other a long time, so we hang out. We hung out together last week.
Well, that was great.
At a camping trip that they had at our kids' school, where the dads take all the kids on a camping trip. It's really fun.
Now I'm recalling it. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm
and I was blown away because there's one portion where we all go down to the beach. We take the kids down to the beach, and the kids make sandcastles. You made a very impressive sandcastle of, I don't think you can see all of it.
Sand sculpture.
Sand sculpture. You made a sand sculpture of a shark, and it was eating a person. You can't see the person.
Yeah.
You can see a foot coming out of the leg. And I was there, and you made me pose with you.
Well,
I begged you to put on a shirt, but you wouldn't. I'm wearing a lot of shirt because I thought that was the right way to go.
How much time can you spend in the sun?
I think that was it. I think it was that was me walking out of my protective bubble for about 30 seconds to pose for that photo and then getting back in. But that was a very impressive.
Do you ever use like a spray-on tan? Like a spray? Usually be maybe a spray-on sunburn. Because your complexion, it would be more convincing if it was a spray-on sunburn. You understand? I'm not.
You come on my show and you come after me like that? You know what Andy's liable to do to you when your back is turned?
Okay, first of all,
quietly agree with you.
I wouldn't be bad. Spray on sunburn.
Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah. No, I cannot go outside for a lie. I'm very pale.
Yeah. You get checked for melanoma much?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I do not have a melanoma. That was going to be a cliffhanger till tomorrow.
But anyway.
Tune in tomorrow, kids.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
May I, please? Can we have
please.
some kind of dialogue
I hope you
here?
have another cancer you can mention.
Again, health is small talk.
Okay, sorry. But I will say this. I will say we had a good time together. You were in great shape. And I know it's not reflected in that photo we just showed. But no, he is. This guy works out like crazy. You're in excellent shape. Yeah.
No, I used to, but because I was a professional athlete. But
how are you?
I'm good. But let's just agree on something tonight.
Okay.
There's a limited amount of time that I have out here.
Yes.
So let's just agree to cut the small talk out, cut the chit chat, and just get right to the meat. If you understand what I'm saying.
That's incredible. So no small talk at all. Nothing like.
No, there's not enough time for that.
Okay.
Maybe not on my watch.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
I hope that doesn't offend you.
It doesn't offend me at all.
Okay.
It's mostly about 85% of my show is just small talk and chit chat. This will hamstring me a little bit, but I think I can do it. For example, big news story, big hurricane headed into Florida.
Oh, yes,
Central
there is.
Florida.
That's very.
How do you feel about talking about that?
Well, I think that's very important. That's not like a how you doing, how's your family, how's your health. You know?
Okay.
I mean, this is a difficult and a scary thing for the people that live in Florida.
Yeah. Do you have family there?
I do. But again, that's small talk. You see what I'm saying? Family, weather, health.
Okay. All small talk. All right.
Yeah, chit chat, if you will.
Okay, and you don't want any of that.
Well, like I said, I only have a certain amount of time out here to make an impression. And you've
spent so far all of it talking about how you don't want any small talk.
No, I disagree with you. I beg to differ with you.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And even that's not small talk. Begging to disagree is not small talk.
All right.
Because it's interesting.
Okay. Let's talk about this.
Careful.
You look good? Small talk.
Small talk.
Okay. Oh, this is a big story. Arnold Palmer, golfing great, passed away. A week ago, you made a bunch of commercials with Arnold Palmer, and you became friends with him. You got to know him.
That's right. And this is not small talk. He was a legend.
He's one of the greatest sports figures of all time.
And what a great guy, too, And to get to know him was a real... I'm so grateful for that. And this guy has done everything. I would tell him, I said, Arnie, he let me call him Arnie. I said, I golfed at the Ocean Course in South Carolina once. He goes, I designed that course. I won 2 Opens at the Ocean Course. I thought, wow, this guy's done it all.
Yeah.
And a little bit later, I'd say, you know, I was golfing in Lanai once in Hawaii. He goes, I designed that course as well. I won 3 Opens at the Lanai course. I thought, man, this guy, I cannot say anything without him.
Yeah.
So I thought, a couple of minutes later, I said, you know that miniature golf course on the 405 at Long Beach?
Yeah.
I golfed there once. He goes, I designed the windmill for that. I cannot top this guy.
You can't do it.
But it was really fun doing those commercials. And even a little bit later, I said to him, what did you grow up watching on TV? He goes, I love Westerns. Westerns was my favorite. And I said, I love Westerns too. I grew up watching The Rifleman. He goes, Chuck Connors gave me his rifle.
So there's nothing.
So there's nothing I could do. But it was fun to hang out with him. I introduced him to my mother, and he goes, oh, I know your mom. Hi, Kathleen. Am I right? I said, that's probably better left unsaid for whatever happened there, you know?
Yeah, just left unsaid.
Yeah. It's a good phrase, isn't it? Some things are better left unsaid.
Yeah, you hear that every now and then.
Yeah.
Left unsaid.
Yeah. Like, here's something better left unsaid. From farm to table. You know that expression?
Yes.
Farm to table.
That's a big thing, from farm to table, yeah.
You know what's left unsaid?
What?
From farm to table to toilet. But that, I will tell you, that is understood.
It's understood.
And it doesn't need to be on the sign.
Better, yeah. Yeah.
And in fact, they could cut out the middle and just say from farm to toilet.
Yeah.
And cut to the chase.
Yeah. Yeah. But as you said, better left unsaid.
Better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Another one of those better left unsaids, when you're in a relationship and you break up and you say, it's not about you, it's about me. But what's left unsaid? It's not about you, it's about me and the hot Pilates teacher with the red hair.
Yeah. Better left unsaid.
Yeah. All right, I got another one if you're so excited about that. The cream rises to the top, but so do dead fish.
I feel this is small talk. I really do. I think you violated your own rule. You look fantastic, Kevin.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
And for you said that, I'm going to give you that.
A little treat every time I say.
Those animals.
Did you like
They're
the animal
so cute.
segment?
My
Wasn't that fun?
4-year-old's in the back, and he was watching, and he got to, see a few of those animals, and he loves animals, and nothing like seeing them in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know eventually that I'm going to have to take him camping.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm a little concerned about that because, you read about these bear attacks. I mean, the cub is great when it's little, but when it gets bigger, and then you're out in the wild. I mean, I know you're supposed to play dead with a bear.
Yes.
But how long do you play dead for while he's batting you around? You know what I mean? When do you finally say, enough? All right, I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. You're on
I'm
to
not
me.
dead.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
I just don't know what animals you play dead with and which ones you don't. Which ones do you run from?
Right. Because it gets confusing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't play dead with a vulture because you'll be there, he'll be pecking at your face, for like an hour. And you don't want to play dead with, like, say, a possum.
Right.
Because you'll both be laying out in the road going, are you dead? I'm dead. I'm dead. You dead? I'm dead. And then eventually a truck will come in,
Yeah.
And then there's some animals, I guess, that you're supposed to, make yourself look big to. And not important. Not like, don't you know who I am? Because that won't work,
No, you're not supposed to do that.
I mean, like big in size,
Yes.
maybe like a striped shirt, horizontal stripes.
No, that's not
that
what.
makes you look a little
That's not
thicker.
what they mean.
That's not what they mean?
No. You shouldn't go camping. You shouldn't take your son camping. It's a bad idea.
Okay. No, I'm not going to.
Dick. Okay.
Me?
Now, I have to ask-
Thank you. I won't stop me from scratching you.
You want that animal so bad to poop on your desk. Because that's good ratings right there.
Yeah. The tail through the old crunch.
That was
around,
good.
That's not bad either, especially if you're watching at home on 3D and you see that thing coming at you, slapping you around.
But you would not want, like, a guest like me to poop on your desk. That would not be cute.
Not
would it?
again, no.
No.
Kevin, you've been in this business a long time.
How long do you think I've been in this business?
I'm going to go with 31 years.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Good guess.
I have Google under the desk. I was like,
You got Google IV.
I do. You've met so many celebrities. Is there any celebrity that just left you awestruck, where you were intimidated? And at this point, I can't imagine there is.
Good question. These are all good questions, by the way.
These are the ones
you do your research.
Yeah. I asked the ones you told me to ask you. What?
Well,
Any
one of my,
celebrity who's left you starstruck, and I really mean that. This is my own.
Well,
I'm just freestyling here.
I understand. I have been in this business for 31 years, approximately.
Yeah.
And nobody has really intimidated me, except for Jack Nicholson.
Sure. Yeah.
And I finally get to meet him. It was in an Adam Sandler film. I do quite a few Adam Sandler films. He's a good friend. So I'm in anger management, and Jack Nicholson's in it. And I'm like freaking out. There's Jack Nicholson, and he's sitting across from me at the first rehearsal. And then afterwards, I go over to introduce myself. And I was really nervous. And he was talking to Sandler. And I thought, I'm going to go over there. I got to do it, because it's Jack Nicholson. And I finally got the courage. I went over there, and my heart's beating like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I tap him on the shoulder. I said, hey, Jack, have you been golfing over at... my mouth is dry. I said, have you been at Lake Sherwood lately? Because I knew he was a member there. And he said, what? And Sandler's laughing behind him like, whoa. And I said, have you been golfing over at Lake Sherwood lately? And he said, not since the last time you asked me that question. And now I'm thinking, and Sandler's really laughing now. And I'm thinking, what did he mean by that? I never, maybe I asked him this question like a year ago and I didn't remember. Right. And then I thought, well, maybe he's referring to the time I just asked him.
The fact that you
he was
just
being a
asked
wise
twice.
guy. Yeah, he was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I analyzed his answer for like a year after that. I would be driving places, I'd pull over and think, I wonder what he meant when he said that. So cut to like a year later, I had the opportunity to meet him again. And I was at this very fancy Hollywood party. Everybody was there. I mean, it was like the Hollywood Wax Museum. Christopher Walken, Harrison Ford, Al Pacino, Elizabeth Taylor was there, Princess Leia, George Lucas, Harrison Ford, Christopher Walken, Princess Leia. Al Pacino was there.
You're just repeating people.
Was there. Right? I mean, everybody. Elizabeth Taylor.
I'm hearing them again. Yeah.
So, and I see Jack Nicholson in the middle of the room. I thought, oh my God, this is my chance to redeem myself. I'm going to go over there and reintroduce myself and do it right this time. And I'm waiting just for that right window, getting my courage up. Sure. I'd be a good assassin because I know how to wait for the right moment. And so I finally go, I gotta go. So I'm walking past Walken and Harrison Ford, Leia, all those people. And I finally come up to Jack Nicholson and I tap him on the shoulder and he turns around. I said, hey, Jack, you been golfing up at, over at, and then right then Al Pacino tapped him on the shoulder and Jack Nicholson totally turned his back to me and started talking to Al Pacino. So I'm just like looking at his back now. He totally snubbed me, it looked like I was waiting in line to talk to Al Pacino, but I wasn't. I didn't care about Pacino. I didn't care. Right. Nicholson was my guy.
Sure, yeah.
And, I was so humiliated by all this. And I must have had something to eat that day that didn't agree with me. And I crop dusted Jack Nicholson right there. Gas on the go. And, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. But I think Pacino caught a little bit of the fallout, to be honest with you. So it was a 2-for-1 right there. And then I'm walking back. I'm getting back to the where I started from. Because it was bad. And I'm passing Walken, Ford, Leia. I get back, Pacino, Taylor, and I get back to my original spot. And I'm standing there, I'm thinking, this is not going to be good. And in the middle of his conversation with Pacino, he stops and he goes, geez, what the hell died in here? And I thought, that's the last time he's ever going to snub me like that.
You are one half of the famous Hans and Franz character team. Yes, a beloved Hans and Franz.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was, of course, you guys were parodying Arnold Schwarzenegger. You must have some comment on what's been going on.
Why would you say that? All right. Well, everybody has a comment, of course.
Yes.
And it's really kind of It's made a lot of people uncomfortable, I think, that whole situation. Like, I cannot have eye contact with my housekeeper now without feeling awkward. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, and I've done nothing to her.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, a lot of guys feel that way. And I understand the way some of these guys behave because I, too, have a wandering eye, to be honest with you. But luckily, my other eye is a lazy eye. So the wandering, it's kind of a push. You know, they cancel each other out. The wandering eye is, you know, the wandering eye.
God, I hope those are grapes. I hope those are grapes.
The wandering eye is like, hey, baby, what do you say we go back to my place and have a drink? And then the lazy eye comes around and says, oh, this looks like a lot of work. You know, I just want to have some cookies. But I got to be honest, I'm very loyal.
Yes.
In my relationship. Even in my dreams, you would not believe the opportunities I've passed up.
Really?
I mean, unbelievable.
In your
I get so
dreams?
angry. That's what I said. I get so angry. And I wake up in the morning and I go, oh no, that was just a dream? You mean I could have been with all the women from The View? But no. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, get bored with their sex lives.
Yes, they do. That's a problem that people have. They're in a relationship for a long time, and they need to spice it up.
All right, take it easy. No, come here. No, let me finish this up. But sorry, you invite that. You tell me you invite that.
It's possible.
You're
I do.
asking for it.
Maybe I do.
Just
I
like
don't
the
know.
tail between the legs.
Okay,
You
now
wanted
please.
that.
No. Don't.
You were hoping that would happen. and
You
it
know what?
did.
I'd felt good.
You're like the housekeeper.
Please.
Okay,
how do
people get bored, I think, with their sex life, is what I was saying. And
Yeah.
they resort to other things that are kind of kinky sometimes. If they don't stray, they stay with, but like this with the rope around the neck thing. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation, yeah, that's
Very dangerous.
Yes.
You know, you hear about a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to do that, you should at least have a spotter. You know, just to be on the safe side. Because it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
How bored do you have to be with your sex life to resort to something like that? I mean, have you exhausted every other avenue? Have you, like, seen all the national parks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never try something like that. Unless maybe somebody broke into my house and maybe, you know, they were
What?
strangling me anyway.
Wait, if
Then
someone
I would
broke into
think,
your-
yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot because it's convenient.
Right.
What have I got to lose?
Wait, if someone broke into your house and is strangling you, you'd go down there and start messing around?
I didn't say it would be me. But,
What?
and maybe I creep the guy out. He go, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know? And then he split the scene.
He split the scene?
You heard me.
Okay, Daddy-O.
See, you are constantly inviting barbs.
Yeah, I guess I am. Kevin, Huh? What's that?
You didn't tell me we're out of time.
Yes, I was, yeah.
You had to have that animal's tail between your legs for 10 minutes, didn't you?
It's rude to just pull it away that quickly.
You know what? I really appreciate the time you did cut out for me. I really.
There it is. Why don't we keep showing that? Stop it. It's sending the wrong message.
That is pretty offensive.
That's offensive.
Is this cable show, though, right?
We don't even know anymore.
Okay.
Weeds, very funny show, and you're very funny on that show.
You never seen it.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes, of
All right.
course I have.
What do I do in that? What's my character?
Come on, you're the school superintendent. Come on. It's terrific.
Well, I thank you for watching that, and it premieres June 27th on Showtime.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. It's right here. Why did you rush ahead to it?
If I had another grape, I'd give it to you right now.
That was my job to mention when the show was on.
Oh, when is it on?
You're a dick. Right? We're magic together. We're magic. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, that's nice. We're like the monkeys again. Kevin Nealon, always a pleasure having you
Hey, we got
here.
Ben Harper coming out soon. Stay with us.
I see your son quite a bit, Gabe, or
Gable.
Gable, and
We don't call him Gabe.
I call him Gabe.
That sounds like a gardener.
Yeah. I've seen him a couple of times. They're like, Gabe, if I see him across the field. I know it's Gable, but
I told him not to answer to that, or to talk to you.
Or to talk to me. A lot of kids are told that. Anyway,
Yeah.
how is Gable doing?
Gable is doing good. You wouldn't know because he doesn't talk to you.
Yeah.
But he's doing really well. You know, I don't know about your kids, but he found out there was no Santa Claus recently.
Oh.
About a year or so ago. After Christmas morning, he opened up the presents and he came up to our room and he looked at us right in the eyes. He goes, I want the truth. Is there a Santa Claus or is it really the parents? And he wanted the truth, so we had to be truthful with him. I mean, we would set a precedent no matter what we did. So we were truthful and we said, well, to be honest with you, it is the parents. There's no Santa Claus. And I don't think he was expecting that answer because his eyes welled up and he ran out of the room.
Oh.
And I regretted it. So I wished I just kept lying to him, you know?
Sure.
And he came back like 10 minutes later, tear-stained cheeks, and he said, I thought that was the case because, you know, Santa uses the same wrapping paper you guys have in your office. And you know, how could he travel all that distance and give all those presents to everybody and there's price codes on the toys and all that, you know? And he goes, I guess from now on when we talk about Santa Claus, he has to be in quotes. Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And he left the room and he came back 10 minutes later. He goes, and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny quotes too? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jesus walking on water and turning water to wine and miracles, all that, and burning in hell quotes? No, that's real.
Right.
And if you tell anybody there's no Santa Claus, you're gonna burn in hell. You gotta set them straight. I'm telling you the truth, and that's the truth.
What are you gonna do? You know what I'm
What are
saying?
you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
How are you, Kevin? How's life? What's going on?
First of all, thank you for asking about me.
Didn't really mean it.
I'm doing well, and I'll tell you something, Conan. It's nice to live in California when we finally have some weather.
It is nice.
The
isn't
last
it?
month or two, I don't know if you're visiting out here, but last month we had tons of rain, but we needed it, you know. And so it was, people always say that, don't they? We needed it. No matter where it rains in the country, they say, yeah, we needed it. We needed it. Yeah.
They do that back east. You and I both grew up back east, and when it rains, people go, well, we needed it.
Where?
Yeah.
They do it in the rainforest. When it rains there, like, yeah, we needed it, because we're called the rainforest. We got to live up to that title.
Yeah.
We needed it. They don't say that with tornadoes. Yeah, we needed it. We got too much trailer trash around here. Yeah, we could use another cluster.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. No one says that.
But, you know, at least you know it's coming. Like last week, there was a lot of wind. Mm-hmm. The thing about wind is you don't know what's coming. And then it just hits you. You feel it, and you can't see it because it's clear. Mm-hmm. But there's no warning.
Right. I mean, with
You know what I'm
rain,
saying?
you know there's rumbling and it's getting
you
darker.
See the clouds. You see the clouds and it rains. I think before it's windy, there should be a sound like this. And then you understand it. You know it's coming.
You've been thinking about all this stuff, haven't you?
No, I don't think about anything.
Okay. I heard that you did one of those DNA tests that people are doing these days to find out what their lineage is all about. That's the word on the street.
Are you what are you, Irish?
You know,
what are you gonna
I've
do?
said this before. Lisa Kudrow has a show called Who Do You Think You Are? And she asked me to participate. So they took some of my saliva and I said, you're not going to find me related to any famous people. I'm just Irish trash. And she said, no, we're going to find out you're related to Napoleon and all that. No, I'm not related to anybody. But she did say I'm the most Irish person they'd ever found, 99.8% Irish.
Wow.
Which means I am more Irish than people living in Ireland. And dangerously inbred. So,
your body is...
He's constantly breaking his ankles.
Yeah.
They just snap.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Most bodies are 70% water. Yours is 70% Guinness. What are you going to do?
That hurt my feelings.
So here's what happened.
Don't touch me.
I find this place.
No one
you?
does that. No
that
one,
was you?
Yeah, what'd you
I felt
think
like
that was?
the wood on the desk.
Oh.
You got to use a little cream on those hands, man. I said I touched your hand.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, it's called 23andMe. At first, I thought it was a dating site. Oh, yeah, check out the 23-year-olds, you know. But no, it turns out to be one of those ancestry places, and people swear by it on the testimonials they give. The guy comes on, and he goes, man, I thought we were like, you know, from Norway, my family, all Norwegian, you know. But no, it turns out we are 100% black. So I sent away for the kit, and it's $90, and it comes with a little vial, and you put saliva into it. And you seal it, you send it back. They tell you, you know, your whole lineage and all that. And I thought, this would be cool. So I sent it away for it. I was so excited. And it finally came in the mail. I went out to my mailbox to get it. On the way out to my mailbox, I noticed that somebody had spit on my car windshield. I was livid. You know how I get.
Oh, such a rage-all.
I thought, who would spit on my car windshield. And then I remember for $90, I could find out who spit on my car windshield. And it's worth it to me. And I would kill that person and all of his ancestors.
Yeah.
And so I scooped it up, put it in the thing, sealed it up, sent it away. I waited 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Finally, I got the information on the internet. Turns out it was bird crap. But this company is so good, 23andMe, they found out where the bird crap came from. It was from a seagull.
Seagull?
Yeah, from the lower portion of the seagull, specifically the butt.
Well, yeah, we.
And it was 80% crab meat and 20% garbage from a dumpster behind Santa Monica's Ralph.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is very good. You found out everything you needed to know.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm 89.1% Irish.
Oh.
And I come from Ireland. And it's a little town called Fecal. It's
Is that true?
It's true. It's spelled differently, but it smells the same.
Okay.
And not only that.
Why? Why do I continue to have you here? How is your beautiful wife? I see you two all the time.
First of all, thank you for
gorgeous.
asking about my wife.
Yeah.
She's doing.
The Dale Carnegie classes are really coming along.
I'm trying to be so likable. My
Probably
wife
not
is
a good
doing
idea
well.
to say that. Yeah. She's doing well?
She's full of surprises. She came home, you got a minute? She came home last week. She came home last week with hair extensions.
Hair extensions?
I didn't know if she was trying to mix things up or, fool me or what. But they were...
Fool you? You think she was trying to fool you?
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. It does not take a lot.
Yeah.
But they're actually from a Russian prostitute.
Really?
Yeah, but she did not tell me that. I recognized them.
No, I'm curious.
But
she's a very attractive woman.
Well, she's had a lot of work done. I'm kidding. I am kidding. Not true. All natural. But we do have an agreement. We have a hall pass agreement.
You guys have
know
hall
what that
pass?
is?
I've heard of the hall pass. Yeah.
No. It's an agreement.
I was not assuming that I was your hall pass.
No.
If that's what that look was supposed to be.
No, that was not it.
Okay.
Hall pass agreement is you could be with any one celebrity for one night and no questions asked.
If the celebrity is willing, then you can do it.
I guess you have to get the willingness from the other celebrity. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Can't do it under duress.
Yeah.
I forgot to think about that. But I did realize that with the hall pass agreement, you have got to update that list and keep it current.
Oh,
because I didn't look at mine for a while. You know who mine was with? Farrah Fawcett.
Okay.
But hers is with Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
What are you gonna do?
You're proud of yourself?
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna
That's
do?
your new thing? What are you gonna do?
No.
That's your new thing when
You
you're
know
done with your what are you gonna do?
That's my catchphrase from the 80s. You know
Yeah.
that from that show I was on?
No, you've never had what are you gonna do? Because I would have told you that
What are you
sucks.
gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Please welcome Kevin Nealon.
Oh boy!
Kevin!
Finally, somebody appreciates me.
Well, we love you. You know that.
Thank you.
You and I have known each other a long time. You're always one of my favorites.
You notice how I came out? I wasn't even ready. I had
No.
a button on my jacket.
What? Yeah, tell us. There must be a
Well,
fascinating story behind that. Go ahead.
No, but it's a piece of life.
Okay.
Yeah. I noticed that when you come out, you're doing that. Like you didn't have time to, get everything together.
I know. You can check the tape every night when I come out. You see me
Yeah, I
button
noticed
my
that.
jacket as if now I'm ready.
Yeah.
And it's all bullshit. I've been waiting backstage. Sometimes I have to unbutton it just to button it.
It makes it look like this was just an incidental thing you're doing. Oh, I
Yes.
got to go out there and take out the garbage. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
put on my coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so anyway, I tried it, and yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not that important.
But yours was weird. You were putting your coat over your shoulder in a way that maybe someone puts their you have to go up even further go back even further. You had a weird look at that. That was unbelievable. No one, Kevin.
Yeah.
No one says, well, time to get going.
Yeah.
That's the part that you blew it.
You don't know how I dress.
No, well,
You should see how I put on my underwear.
Okay, I don't want to. Well,
Let's take a look.
okay. I hope you had a clip. How are you, Kevin?
Thank you for caring, first of all. I am doing fine.
It's on the card.
No, it's not. I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Don't worry about you.
things
Yeah,
have been
go
a
ahead.
little busy lately, as you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
And at home, it's been, oh boy, I'll tell you, we have a new, I mean, this is me all yesterday. No, bad girl, get off the table. No peeing on the rug, no peeing. And then they drag their butt along the carpet like that.
Yeah.
This new housekeeper is ridiculous.
Okay, wait a minute.
No, I'm serious.
Kevin, no. That's
the language
just,
barrier or what?
That's just stupid.
But, but you know, maybe it's up to me to keep the clutter down in the house. I wanted to just get rid of all the clutter. Do you have clutter in your house?
Yeah, well, I think we all have clutter, and it builds up.
Well, what I want to do is I want to downsize, because everybody seems to downsize. Am I right?
You downsize.
As they get older?
Yeah.
You know, they go from a regular house to a condo, then to a studio apartment. You know, as their kids move out and stuff, and they get rid of stuff. And you can only downsize, I guess, so much. I guess until you're in a coffin. That's the most you could downsize. And some people will say, no, you can go further into an urn, you know, by cremation. But, you know, I guess you cross that bridge when you get to it.
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of clutter.
You have a lot of clutter?
Yeah. You have a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I have a storage unit, you know, that I put everything in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to need it. But it's really, when I die, they're going to throw it all away. It's just, it doesn't mean anything to anybody else. It's nostalgic stuff. So basically, I'm paying $300 a month for a dumpster, basically. That's really what it is. I should just take it out of there and just put it in my garbage cans at home.
Yes, you should.
And just never take the trash out.
Yeah.
How are you, Conan? Enough about me.
I'm fine.
How's the family?
My family's great.
How are the kids?
The kids are great. Yeah, I'm told they're fine anyway. I don't get involved, you know. That's what I have agents and managers for. The point is, I'm told they're doing well. They're growing, they're thriving. How about you? You got
I bet I would be a good dad if I was home more with my kid. You know, but I'm just, this show is my priority. You know, I want to raise...
Wait a minute. My show is your priority?
Show, yes, it is.
My show is keeping you from your child?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I know you find that amusing, but, well, whatever. But, you know, I came into my son's bedroom the other night, and he looked really sad. I said, "What's the matter, buddy?" Because I don't know his name. I'm never home. He said, "Can I be honest with you?" I said, "Yeah. I wish you would stop lying, if that's what you're saying." He said, "Well, I was just thinking, I'm 10 now, and you're 63. When I'm 20, you're going to be 73. When I'm 30, you're going to be 83. He said, "You're not going to be around for a lot of my life, are you?" I said, buddy. What's his name? I said, "I'm going to be around for a long time. It's your mother you have to worry about. She's not going to want to hang around with an old fart like me eventually. You know what?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No, Dad." Apparently he doesn't know my name either.
Yeah.
Dad. That's his dad stuff. He said, "I'm serious. There's kids in my class in 5th grade." I said, "You're in 5th grade?" He goes, "Yeah. Their parents are like in their 30s, their early 30s. I said, "That doesn't mean anything. There's no guarantee. Doesn't mean a thing. Well, you know, who says they're not going to die in a fiery car crash tomorrow? You know, or a murder-suicide? You don't know. And who says you're going to outlive me? You don't know that. I mean, who's to say a murdering clown's not going to come in your bedroom tonight and smother you with a balloon animal? You don't know that. You could die in a dentist chair. That's happened before. Anyway, I kissed him on the forehead. I said, "You get a good night's sleep. We'll talk about this tomorrow." That's the kind of father I am.
Very good. You know, we haven't talked about your lovely wife, Susan. I love your wife. She's a very funny woman, very beautiful.
Funny.
How did you guys meet?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
All right. I met her at a costume party, actually.
You met Susan at a costume party?
Yeah, about 15 years ago.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, she came as a slinky. That was her costume.
She was a slinky?
Yeah, I never saw that before. I thought, this girl is creative.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, she's a
I don't know if
slinky.
she made
That's
it
so cool.
herself or
Yeah.
what. But anyway, I remember the first time I saw her. She was coming down the stairs. No, seriously.
I believed
She
you.
was, no, I'm serious. She was great. She was taking 2 at a time. And she almost made it all the way down the stairs. She got stuck on the last stair. I had to help her down.
How
but-
do I ask you anything? You have this show that's on the web. It's a very good idea. You've always been a creative thinker. It's called Hiking with Kevin.
That is correct.
And it is, you go hiking up in the mountains here in Los Angeles, and you have a guest come along.
What I do, Conan, is let me simplify it for you. I go for a hike each week with a different guest in the mountains of this area here. And I just ask them a lot of questions, random questions. And I have a selfie stick with the iPhone on the end. It's on YouTube. I'm sure everybody has seen it.
Yeah. You get some good guests. You had Caitlyn Jenner as a guest.
Yes, I've had Caitlyn Jenner. I've had you. I've had a lot of people. Caitlyn Jenner was amazing.
Did you know Caitlyn Jenner beforehand?
I knew Bruce Jenner for a long time. You know, and I only met Caitlyn Jenner about 4 months ago, and somehow she knew me. But it's fun.
You did that very well, yeah.
I like to just ask random questions.
You do ask a lot of random questions.
It's not like the well thought out questions here tonight. It's just random questions. Like I asked Caitlyn Jenner, I said, if you could change anything about yourself, what would you change? You know, it's that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That was, well, that's a good booking to get Caitlyn Jenner. Now, we have a clip here from Hiking with Kevin. I believe this is when I joined you on the
Yes,
on
this
the
was
hike.
our hike together.
Is that right?
And you were one of my favorite hikes. One of them, not the favorite, but one of the favorites. I can't say you're the favorite because then other people go, well, why did I go hiking with him?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, but it just definitely wasn't me. All right, let's take a look at this. This is my clip of Hiking with Kevin.
When you left the Tonight Show, you grew a big beard. That seems to be the pattern for talk show hosts.
Yeah.
When they leave a talk show host, like Letterman grew a big white beard. You decided to grow. Your beard wasn't white. A little bit.
Gingery.
It was gingery. Yeah. And you had that beard for a long time. That's more of a statement, isn't it? Having that beard.
I think I grew the beard, and a lot of people liked it.
You think
I'm telling you, this is true. I would have so many people stop me and say, I love the beard. And then after I shaved the beard, I know you're doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
But I had so many people say, I wish you'd grow the beard back. And the truth is, my kids hated the beard, and I started to not like the.
I think everybody did hate it, but you know, you liked it at the time, which is good.
You did nothing. You did nothing but insult me and cut me off the whole time. We walked up the mountain and walked down the mountain.
You know what that's called?
What's that called?
Payback. That's called payback. For the thousands of times I've done your show.
I've always been good to you. Always been good to you. Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah?
You've got him trained well.
Yeah.
You have him trained well.
I wasn't listening, Kevin.
Just like Conan. Just like Conan. We should do another hike sometime.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah. We should do that sometime.
Let's do it.
Sometime I will make time and we will do
How
another
about
hike.
right now? No time like the present time. I say, want to do one?
Do
I
a
got
hike
my,
now?
I have my little selfie stick here. Yeah,
Look at your hat right here.
I gotta get it back on the.
Where will we go?
Well, we'll just walk. We'll walk up into the stands because that's kind of like hiking. I got
Yeah,
my,
it's just like a
my
hike.
hat here. Yeah. So this is what it is. Yeah. So Conan, we're here where you work right now.
Uh-huh.
This is your job.
This is my job.
And how
yeah.
often? I've never seen the show. How often do you come
I've
here?
been doing this show for 25 years.
25
25 years I've been doing this show.
That's amazing.
Of course, for a long time in New York, but...
and you have
and then-
people that actually plan the show and...
Yeah, we have people that plan the show. Audience here, they pay a lot of money to get in. It's very expensive to do with that.
And you got a great audience.
Yeah, very nice people are here.
Yeah.
And it's a very hard
You want to
ticket
come
get.
along on the hike?
Come with us?
You see what it's like. Come on the hike. So Conan, you are...
this stuff. Come on, you too.
Would you consider this a full-time job?
Yeah, it's a full-time job, pretty much. It's very hard to...
And do you feel more comfortable having an audience when you hike?
I like having an audience, and I really do.
That's amazing. So you feel comfortable with an audience no matter what you do?
I like having an audience. I like being with an audience.
I'll hold the stick. I'll hold the stick.
Oh, geez. All right. Okay. And this is...
So,
come along. You come on, too. It's good. It's very nice. Nice to see you. How are you?
So this is an opportunity for you to get exercise while you're actually doing your show.
Yeah, this is a way for not just me, but my audience to exercise while we do the program.
Yeah.
We're burning like at least 60 calories during this.
Yeah, that's a lot of calories.
This guy's just coming along. Come on, guys. This guy wasn't even asked. Half these people were just jumping in.
This is the biggest hike I've ever been on.
I love this hike.
I mean, look, where is that? Look at that.
Come on, gang. Let's go.
I got the stick.
All right.
Here we go.
We'll go over here.
And
we're
Andy,
right here. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Here we go.
Andy, how did you enjoy the hike?
Hey.
Come on, have a seat. How are you? Sit right here.
Look at that. We got a lot of people here.
Look at that.
Cody. I'm exhausted. How about you?
That was a lot of work.
I am so exhausted from that hike.
Okay, let me make sure. Man with a Plan airs Mondays at 8:30 p.m. on CBS. New episodes of Hiking with Kevin. Whoa! They did it back. Hiking with Kevin. You guys are good at that. What are you doing? The nipple's right there. I'm not going to show you where the nipple is. She touched me, all right? New episodes of Hiking with Kevin premieres every Thursday on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, no one does it like Kevin Nealon. We'll be right back. Martin Freeman is going to come up. You looked very good. I went in and saw you in the green room, and you're taking care of yourself.
I take care of myself. I groom myself.
As opposed to someone else doing it for you? What do you mean?
No, actually, I do. You know, I did get a manicure the other day. I go like once a year to get a manicure. You ever get a manicure?
You know what? I don't get a manicure. I was too self-conscious. I've never had one, but people say they're
what?
great. I don't know, just about it's sexist, but a guy sitting there getting a manicure, it always feels a little like, I don't know if I could do that.
Oh, you're missing out, buddy. You're missing out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I get one of those. And, in fact, the other day I was going to get one. You got a minute?
Yeah.
I go in there and...
yes, I've got a minute, yes.
You know how you're not supposed to look at the full eclipse of the sun?
Yeah.
They say not to look at it with your eyes, but
right.
Sometimes I always do it. There's people that do it.
You just take a quick peek.
Like that,
you have to, yeah.
It's like that, you know. And you go, nothing happened to me. You know, do it a little longer. You know,
yeah.
So I go into the salon, the nail salon they call it, and I'm sitting in a chair, and then they bring this woman in, like a 26-year-old, beautiful blonde, blue eyes, and sit her right across from me, like this.
She's in the chair
away,
right
across from me, and she's breastfeeding her baby, and I don't want to look at her, like the sun, you know. I don't want to look at her, and I'm doing everything not to look at her. I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
I was like Ray Charles playing the piano.
And she's right there.
She's like 6 feet away, you know. It's a small place, and I caught her eyes, like for 1 second. It felt like 5 minutes, but we both connect the eyes, and I felt so awkward. Even the baby let go of the breast. He goes, "Really? Are you serious?"
Yeah.
You know?
Why don't you take a picture to last longer?
But it wasn't like, you know, a full eclipse. It was partial coverage of the breast, so I didn't see anything. And I had my glasses on too, so it didn't really matter.
Right.
But yeah, it's good to kind of go in there and get groomed a little bit.
Get groomed, yeah. I'm going to try that, especially if, you know.
No, you're not. You'll never try.
No, I'm not
I know
gonna do
you.
it, no.
I know this guy. He'll never get close to it.
Yeah, too awkward. You
yeah.
know, you fly constantly all around the country.
I do, Conan. That's a good observation.
And you. I'm just kidding. Don't ever do that. That was invasive. I didn't like that. Did you see that? That was very invasive. I didn't like that.
Conan, I love this crowd so much. I have a connection with this crowd. I'm only out here for a couple of minutes. I feel like a synergy, a chemistry with them, and I think I'm falling in love with them, and that scares me because, you know, somebody else will come in tomorrow, and they'll see them, and then, you know, and they'll forget about me, but so we'll just be friends. But anyway,
These things are short-lived, yeah.
Yeah, but I love hands. Like when somebody's eating.
Oh, yeah.
What the hand they're eating with, I always look at the other hand, because it's just poised right there. It's poised, ready for any kind of command from the head. They don't really need it right now, but it's waiting.
Yeah.
And it's waiting.
It's waiting.
And that's my observation of hands.
Wow.
Next time you're eating with somebody, look at the other hand that's not doing the feeding.
Yeah. Guess what? I don't think I will.
Okay. All right.
I think I won't.
You don't go to the nail salon?
No.
And you don't do that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
We'll figure out something you could do.
How's your wife, Susan? I love your wife. She's terrific.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good.
You're the most laid-back guest I've talked to in a long time.
Well, Conan, I've done your show maybe a zillion times, and quite frankly, I'm bored. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true, and that's not true at all. Come here, buddy. Come here.
No,
Come here.
I love you
Come
for
on.
saying that.
Come on.
Because you've gotten that relaxed, man.
Could Trump say that to Kim Jong-un? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my wife's doing well. We have a thing called
He's not some creep on the subway who's listening in.
Sure does seem like it.
That's why I should have a newspaper.
My wife and I have a hall pass agreement. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Sure.
We could be with somebody for one night, no questions asked. But I realized that when you select somebody, you can't just write their name down and stick it in a drawer and pull it out 10 years later and collect on it, because things change. I looked at mine the other day. Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh,
who passed away a couple years ago.
Passed away, yeah.
My wife's Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
You just flew in. Nice of you to be here, because you flew in from Florida.
Yes, I did.
You got in like today.
I
So it
got
was
in
nice
today.
of you to
Yeah,
race
the
in.
plane got diverted last night.
Yeah.
Because of weather.
Yeah.
And you know, they don't refund your tickets if you miss your flight for weather.
Is that true?
Yeah, but don't you worry about that. Yeah, but I do fly a lot. And here's what I'm noticing, Conan. A lot of people are on edge these days, rightfully so. But everybody has got these emotional support dogs now.
Yes.
You know, it used to be you see one or two around with the vest on.
Used to be very rare.
Very rare, but now every kind of dog, the little poodles, the little chihuahuas, they have the red vest on. I think these red vests are easier to get than the medical marijuana cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you could fly for free with your dog if they have the red vest on.
Right.
But these dogs can barely fill the vest. They're like walking out of it. They're dragging along, you know, on the floor of the airport. I saw an emotional support hamster the other day.
That's
Had a little
not
red
true.
vest. No.
You saw an emotional support
Yeah,
hamster?
Yeah, they fly. I told my friend, I said, you should put on a red vest and fly for free. Just sit by my feet and be quiet. You fly for free. Yeah. And if I fall over, just start barking. You know what I mean? But I would love to see one of these dogs saddle up next to like a real bomb-sniffing dog at the airport.
Those dogs are serious, yeah.
Oh, man, these things, man. I wouldn't even mess with that. But what do they think of these little dogs? You know, they see them, what is that? Like a windbreaker you got on? What is that? A Christmas sweater vest you got on? What is that? This is a 17-pound armored Kevlar, you know, bulletproof vest.
You think bomb-sniffing dogs have contempt for therapy dogs?
I do. I know they do. I know they do. They sniff out bombs. They risk their lives.
Yeah.
What is this? What do you do for your owner? Well, you know, my owner's prone to mood swings and so forth and so on. But you could tell the ones that are trained at the airport. You know, they could pick a dime up off the floor. They could open up the door. They could even predict when this is the craziest thing, they could predict when their owner is about to have a seizure. And
That's true. I've heard of that. These dogs that know the owner's about to have a seizure, and they know that...
they call 911 right away. I've never heard that one before. That's good. But, no, but there's some of the other dogs, you can tell the other ones aren't trained. You know, they bark, they sniff, you know, they beg for food at the airport restaurant. But sometimes if you see a dog like dry humping their owner's leg, not necessarily a bad dog. Maybe the owner is a sex addict. And this dog can predict orgasms.
You're saying the dog is predicting an orgasm.
Maybe. That's all I'm saying. What a great dog to have on a Saturday night. You go bar hopping. Should we go in this bar? How about this bar? This bar, buddy? This bar? No. They can predict orgasms.
And then when it starts humping your leg, that's go time.
That's go time.
Wow. Dumbest theory I've heard in a long time. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm not like, you know, what do you call it? Comedian?
You're not a comedian?
Yeah, I mean, I just observe, that's all.
You just observe.
Yeah, I'm better at observing hands.
I noticed that. You seem obsessed with hands lately. You're doing some home improvements, I understand, on your home.
Yes, I am. I am.
And you put in
Well, here's the
one of
great
those
thing.
fancy toilets, is that right?
Yes, you got to come over sometime. I know you went to the
No,
nail
I don't need to
salon.
go. I don't need to. I don't need to come over to see your toilet.
You got to see. It's not just a toilet. It's a bidet. Have you heard of a bidet? You know Spanish? This bidet, I'm telling you, it changes your life. It's a heated toilet seat, and it sprays water. And I didn't know it sprayed the water, too. I just got it for the heated toilet seat. Then the water started spraying.
Right.
And there's different speeds. It's pressure, different
There's different pressures.
Yeah. Soft, medium, hard.
Wow.
Enema. And then, have you tried this? And then the next one, fire hydrant.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
really strong.
So you like this? You like
and
this?
And then there's the fracking. The fracking level.
You're cracking yourself up, aren't you?
I don't need the water pick anymore. I don't need the water pick. Simply use
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Why?
You were using your water pick down there?
How do you have fun? You don't get... What do you do to have fun?
All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. More with Kevin Nealon in a second. You can't use a water pick. I know that you're a busy guy.
Yes,
and for
I do.
you,
I really do have to go.
you got to go?
Yeah. I have this meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I have a meeting for a show that could really change my life and keep me off the road.
Yeah.
And I could spend more time with my son,
Great.
11-year-old, and I just want to spend more time with him because time is going by so fast. And this will keep me off the road, and I'll come back and talk about it if the meeting works out.
Great. Well, I'm excited
So
for you.
I
I
gotta
hope this
get over
meeting
there.
works out for you.
Thank you. And I wish
really
I could
do.
stay.
That's
But
okay. You know what? We love you, Kevin
All right.
Nealon.
Thanks,
you so
everybody.
much. Yeah.
Appreciate it. That is so nice. This has never happened to me before. But that is the nicest. I told you I had a connection with this audience, the synergy. But the truth is, I do have to go to this meeting. And but I just want you to know that I do appreciate the love and I do feel it. And thank you for coming to the show today because I was on it. And you guys are the best. All right. All right. Thanks, John. Look, here's the thing. I'm a people pleaser, and I hate to leave because I feel guilty because they came to see me, and I feel a connection, and I feel the love, and so I don't want to leave, but I have to go because I want to spend more time with my child. You understand, and this meeting is important to me to get to it.
Yeah.
So again, thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I said I have a meeting to go to, and it's important. Otherwise, I'm not going to spend time with my son. But apparently, that's not important to you. I thought we had something here. I thought we had some kind of a synergy, a chemistry thing here. But now I see a side of you that I didn't see before. And it's an ugly side of you. And it's disappointing. I can't make you happy for the rest of your life. Happiness comes from, no, you don't love me. I am embarrassed for you, and I'm ashamed for you. I never saw this side of you before, and I'm glad I saw this before it went any further. I'm really disappointed. Find something else to do. Conan can be entertaining at times. Watch him. Enjoy. He's got more guests on. But don't put the pressure on me. I'm sorry it's ending this way. No means no. N-O. I am this close to calling my lawyer, and it's not Michael Cohen. And there will be individual lawsuits throughout this studio, so help me God. I mean, this is really embarrassing for you.
You guys were not helping there. It's called enabling. Your lovely wife, Susan, a gorgeous, talented woman. How's it going? How do you guys enjoy? What do you like to do when you get home? And Susan,
Kind of personal question, but okay. Well, you know what? Well, yeah, actually, what we did do last weekend, we love to look at open houses. You guys like
that's a
open
fun
houses?
thing to
Like
do.
look at open
Yeah.
houses? I don't buy it, but yeah, okay. But I noticed that realtors are a little duplicitous when it comes to trying to sell you a house or get you excited about it. Here's what they do. You know, after they're almost finished showing the house, they go, you know, we're not supposed to say this, but 2 blocks down, Julia Roberts lives. But I'm not supposed to say anything about that, you know, as if you'd be happy being in that same neighborhood with a celebrity.
They're not really
you know
supposed
what
to
I
say
mean?
that, but they
Yeah.
let that stuff slide. Yeah.
Sometimes they take it too far, you know. We're not supposed to say this, but Joe Pesci lives in the room upstairs. He very rarely comes out.
It shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be a problem.
That's nice. So you go and you look at these houses. That's nice that you get
Yeah.
out there and you enjoy life, you know?
Well, I didn't say I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, but it is fun.
You have a.
Do you ever look at open houses?
No, I really don't often. No,
Because you're happy with your house.
I'm happy where I live, and because
Where do you
of
live
my
exactly?
where do I live exactly?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm pretty much an open book. I live on Catalina Island, so.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I live in
Okay.
Catalina, and I live in a geodesic dome on Catalina Island.
I found this beautiful beach on Catalina Island. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like right on the water. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Where is our waiter?
I know. Very popular car out here in Los Angeles.
An electric car.
Electric car, yeah.
It's in the shop now. We're having a gas engine put in it, but I love it. That's a nice car. That's a nice car.
Right. You're having a gas engine put in the Tesla. That's very nice.
Yeah, because
Okay.
gas has kind of come down a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got to take advantage of that. You know,
Yeah,
it'll go
yeah.
back up again. Who knows what's
But
going on?
do you like it? Do you like that electric car?
I do like it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was at the pharmacy a couple days ago. I saw that petroleum jelly has not gone up 1 cent. Not in the last 10 years. Not that I buy a lot of petroleum jelly, but I happen to notice that it has. And I was thinking, too bad our cars couldn't run on petroleum jelly. How great would that be? It would be hard to get it in there, though, but you get it in there. You're working in there. You do what you got to do, huh? Come on, honey. Come on. Come on, honey. What's up?
You look sharp. You look good. You look like you're taking care of business.
I am taking care of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. My father used to say that a lot. I get dressed, he goes, you're looking really smart. That's a smart shirt.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking really smart.
But
Sharp.
also, you look like you look healthy. You look like you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah. You ever hear that, Andy?
What?
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
do take
yeah,
care
Kevin. In fact, I do.
Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Well, first of all, let me go back and thank you for that nice compliment. because compliments from you are very rare, and I will take that one.
I don't think that's true. I think I'm quite generous with a compliment, but yeah, I do think you're
let
looking...
let me just
Okay.
because I don't believe any of that, but
All
let
right.
me just address what you had said earlier.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian,
Oh.
mostly.
Yeah.
On occasion, I will have fish.
On occasion, yeah.
But I'm one of those people that's got to be a specific fish. It's got to be salmon.
Right.
It has to be wild salmon.
Wild salmon.
And it has to be caught in the big river in Montana. And it has to be bear caught.
A bear has to catch it.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be bear caught and in his mouth, not with a fishing pole.
That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
And then, wait, let me finish.
Oh, there's more.
I call it bear to table fish.
All right, very nice. I like that you're looking after yourself, though. I care about you. You're a friend of mine.
I care about you too. And by the way, you're looking fantastic. I'm glad. This is your crowd tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. You got a minute?
Sure, I got a minute. Yeah.
I asked my friend Carl Reiner. He's 96.
Yes,
I
the
said,
amazing Carl Reiner, yeah.
Okay. I said, Carl.
He's just less impressed with Carl than we are.
Yeah.
So I asked Carl, I said, what's it like being 96? He goes, you got to stay away from salt. I said, oh, I can't do that. I love, me and my popcorn. I got to have my popcorn.
Sure, you're famous for it.
I am. People call me Paul Newman sometimes.
That has never happened once.
Here's the question. Have you ever been at somebody's house eating popcorn and start wondering if their popcorn bowl was also their throw-up bowl?
No! Who has a dedicated throw-up bowl?
It is at our house. Every
What?
other week. Every other week.
All right, I got to
throw-up bowl.
remember that.
Yeah. But you know what? I think if you kind of stay away from certain foods and take care of yourself. Oh, I read this. Do you read? I read. I'm sorry.
Just
buddy.
watch it unfold, Andy. I've learned over a long time. I just let back and let it
I know,
out.
those dick lessons are really paying off, buddy.
Got it from him. Got it from him. Come on, man.
I know.
I love you.
We love each other.
Me too.
Yeah.
I read that the average length, span of life for a male in Hong Kong is 83.6 years of age.
83.6.
And in the U.S., it's 76 for a male. So here's my plan. 2 days short of my 76th birthday, moving to Hong Kong.
Were you affected by the wildfires? They've been,
There were a lot of fires.
Yes, a lot of fires here lately. There was just one the other day, over the weekend, right outside our studios. Thankfully, the amazing
I saw that in the air.
firefighters took care of it. They did an amazing job. But were you displaced at all?
The studios did not burn down?
No, no, it did not.
Yes, we had to evacuate, actually, for 2 nights. And it's interesting, when you have to evacuate your house at the last minute, it's very telling about what you take with you and what you cherish in life. I have some guitars. I grabbed my best guitar. I grabbed my laptop, and I grabbed a photo album. And I said, honey, I'll be back in a couple of days. No, it's true. This audience applauds a tragedy.
Yeah.
No, it's not true. My wife and my son would be the first things I would take.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Yeah. Good cover on that.
No,
Kevin,
it's true.
Kevin, we've known each other a very long time. I worked with you back on Saturday Night Live, and I've always known you to be a guy.
Let me just think. Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. So I remember that you, and I've always thought of you as a guy very nice, very funny, but I feel like you're holding in stress. Like you have a lot of stress and you hold it in. Is that a fair thing to say? Seriously.
If you were a therapist, I'd say it would be fair
Well,
to say.
you're here,
but,
you're in a chair, yeah.
I do. I'm the kind of guy, I hate confrontations. So I have so much I want to say to you, but I'm not gonna. I hold in a lot of things, and it's stress, and it creates stress, I think. At night, I grind my teeth.
Oh,
I
you
clench
do?
them, yeah. So They got me on night guard, which is basically a guy with a uniform that stands near my bed. No, I'm kidding. Can we be serious for 1 minute?
There's a guard that stands there and guards you. Okay.
And when I grind my teeth, he puts his finger in
Okay.
his mouth. No,
it took an erotic turn, is what it did.
I never thought of it as erotic.
That's how I think
don't know
of
where
it as.
what you're thinking.
Sorry!
It's a medical
That's
thing.
my fantasy.
I don't stick my tongue out, first of all. He just inches it on the side.
Okay.
No, it's a mouthpiece that fits in there.
Yeah,
so
I understand.
when you grind, you don't. And then my teeth started separating on the bottom over the years, and so my dentist got me a retainer to put in.
Oh.
And then come to find out that I have sleep apnea. I snore a lot, so I have to wear a CPAP machine now at night, which is a full face mask with a hose that runs up. And my wife was like, Jesus, this is like sleeping with somebody in ICU every night. And then I started getting all jealous. I said, how do you know that? Have you slept with somebody in ICU? Do you know somebody in ICU? Who are you seeing in ICU?
Who's this guy in ICU?
Who is this guy?
I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. How have you been?
I've been all right. It's been a tough year. I lost a good friend.
Oh, you did?
A while back, yeah. And it just came out of the blue. You know, he went for a physical, and the doctor found a terminal illness, and they gave him 3 months to live. You know, and it was a shock to all of us. We were devastated because, like I said, it came out of nowhere, and you know, we threw him a party. And I think that's the thing to do, is to have a party for somebody while they're alive and, you know, celebrate their life, which is what we did. We toasted him, we danced with him even, we told stories about him, and basically we said goodbye to him, you know? And that 3 months came and went quicker than any of us had expected, and he was still alive. He was still alive. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, still alive. But now he's embarrassed that he's still alive. And rightfully so, because we threw a really nice party for him, and it cost a lot of money because we thought the 3 month thing, you know?
Right.
And then 5 months still alive, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months.
Oh my God.
And then December 17th, 2018, he was still alive. But now he's ashamed. He's ashamed that he's still alive.
He feels awkward about it.
Yeah, because I put a lot of money into that party. I mean, I used to love this guy. I used to love him.
You used to love him?
Yeah. And then I had a birthday party, which I had invited him to a long time ago because I didn't think he'd be around.
Right.
And he shows up. And he's like eating the good organic stuff. You know, he's having a lot of cake.
Right.
And it wasn't
You think he's taking more than his share?
I think he is.
Yeah.
And it was a small party, too. I didn't have a lot to put into it because I spent all my money in his party. You know, so now I'm suffering.
Right.
And he's having, I saw him even smile. He was like smiling off to the side. He's having a good time and stuff, you know?
Right.
Anyway, 14 months later, he died, thankfully. Thankfully, he died.
Thankfully, he died.
Yeah.
He did die.
He did die. But it had nothing to do with the disease. He was actually hit by a car. He was hit by a car. Yes, I was driving the car. And,
Idiot.
well, no.
Why do I listen to you?
Why do people applaud that? It was a death. And the doctors gave him 4 months to live. Which was weird,
Here
because
we
that's
go
like
again.
a month longer
Here we
than
go.
the original
There we
projection.
go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was a guest on your show, and I actually went on it.
You were one of my favorite guests.
Oh, good, really? I went on kind of early, and I know you've had a lot of guests since then. Do you feel like how do you feel about the interview?
I'm not tooting my own horn now, but I am a really good interviewer. Why? Because I listen. That's why. I'm a listener. And pay attention. I listen, and then I formulate a question.
Okay.
And
I had one note, which I did notice, which is that you do jump in a lot instead of like just letting the person answer the question.
I beg to differ with you, but I think that I'm a person who there's 4 siblings in my household, and 2 parents, and we learn to listen. And that's what we do.
I'm just saying, as a friend and as someone who does this a lot, I just thought that was one little note I could give you.
How often do you do this? It's not a one-night thing?
I do it enough, let's just say.
All right.
So you're saying you don't interrupt?
I don't believe I do. I don't think
Okay,
I think I'm a really
made a
good
little
interviewer.
montage of my appearance on Kevin Nealon's show, Hiking with Kevin. Let's take a look.
Anxiety runs in my family.
Yes, you are anxious. I remember that now.
And
You do that little finger thing. When you're
yeah, I would grind
anxious.
my fingers together, and
Do you have to wear a finger guard at night?
you know, if you're gonna make jokes when we're breaking
No,
through
I'm
to
just
real
trying to-
therapy, then maybe you'd be a terrible therapist. And when I was at SNL,
That's where I know you from.
yeah.
You were right on SNL.
Okay, see, almost at the breakthrough. And I hated the way I looked. I
Yeah.
hated having.
Still?
How do you do it? Why do you do it?
You were a writer on The Simpsons.
Yes.
How was that?
Well, great.
A lot of funny guys wrote on that show, and gals, right?
Yeah. If you ask a question, you gotta let the person answer. This metal thing.
What do you like the most about being a talk show host?
I like that I stick with the question I ask and don't move on to another one.
Is that
right
true?
away?
We spent the whole time bickering. I thought that was a perfect.
Yeah.
That was a perfect interview.
Perfect interview. It really was. My favorite
Yeah.
thing is you swung by my house. I came out and I forgot, like, oh, people put makeup on. I put on white sunblock so I look even whiter in that. And then I grabbed a hat off the shelf that I never wear and put it on. And I looked at this later. It's ridiculous. I look like a crazy person.
It really, I felt like I was with a crazy person.
Yeah.
I really did. But I've gotten a lot better at interviews now and listening and things. I'll give you an example. Conan, what age were you when you learned how to swim?
Probably was about, I don't know, 9, 8.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Yes, I'm done. Yes.
Are you a morning person?
Yeah, I like to get up in the morning and I like to ride my bike. I really like bike riding.
Done?
Okay. It's not a good
I don't want to be
method.
rude. I don't
Not
want
a
to
good
step
method.
on your lines.
Let me. Hey, Weeds is coming back. People are very excited about that.
That's what
Show
I'm hearing.
Weeds.
Yeah, Weeds is coming back. Yeah.
And you'll be part of it.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's very exciting.
They're rebooting. Have you seen the show?
Yeah, well, I watched it back in the day, but
What's my character's name?
I don't remember his name. I always, whenever you're anything, I just think it's Kevin doing some kind of.
Well, I
Yeah.
know your character name on this show. I don't know this guy though. Who's
Yeah.
that guy?
That's Randy.
Randall.
Thank you.
Love
They
you,
love Randy.
They do love Randy. You can see new episodes, and they're getting better all the time, of Hiking with Kevin.
Better equipment too. It's not as shaky as the one back in yours. And
Every
you know the other thing I liked about our hat? What?
every
I like the
Thursday
way
on
you wear that-
YouTube.
You should wear that hat every time.
Kevin Nealon.
Now, Conan, you during the pandemic, I've noticed when you came over to my house, you seem to be getting more fit and bulkier. Are you weight training?
I do weights. I wouldn't say I'm getting bulkier. I'm
Thicker, heavier.
No, no. I'm not getting no. No, I think I've taken good care of myself during COVID.
Really good care, which makes me think that maybe you work too hard non-pandemic times. You know what I mean?
How many painkillers are you on right now? Okay, that's too much. Because sometimes the sentence doesn't come out right. I don't know if that's the.
Well,
do you think that's the,
I have to choose my words very carefully when I'm with you because you're so judgmental.
I am not judgmental. I'm a good friend.
Are you telling me that nobody else besides me says you're judgmental?
I am not judgmental. Very few people. My wife thinks I'm judgmental. My assistant thinks I'm judgmental, and my family thinks I'm
best.
People that know me best think I'm judgmental, but your average person doesn't think I'm judgmental. And in fact, I find you guilty of calling me judgmental.
Okay, my point is proven and taken.
Okay.
How many painkillers are you on right now?
I don't take pain pills. We established that earlier.
Can you name one painkiller?
I don't think I can. I don't really know much about them.
Tequila.
Oh, tequila. That's a painkiller. Yeah, I like tequila. I like tequila in the morning and I like tequila in the afternoon.
You make tequila omelets in the morning?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I like to pour a little tequila in there. It's a delicious omelet.
It's the best.
You know, this is time we'll never get back. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I'll get it back.
No. This is time. Americans have invested in us together. They thought this was a good bet. They thought Kevin Nealon, Conan O'Brien, that's a dynamic duo. And then they see a pain-addled guy standing in a room with a banjo in the background, babbling about how I'm judgmental, which is just not true.
First of all, I expected you to be very defensive in this conversation.
I am not defensive.
And you have not proven me wrong. I think one day you'll take down that wall that you have up and you will open up and you will share your real feelings with me. And you'll take that mask down.
Yeah.
Take that mask down.
We're going to get to that. You mentioned a really good thing, which is that's the name of your show. And I know what you're doing, that you're promoting. It was very clever. It's a virtual comedy show, right?
Yeah.
It's called Kevin Nealon Behind the Mask. Tell us about it.
Conan. You're right on target. It'll be on Saturday, September 12th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be doing stand-up comedy. I'm going to have an opener. His name is Brad Paisley.
Wow, you got Brad Paisley to open for you.
I could get anybody I want. I could have got you.
Sure. I'm available.
I know that.
I've done it.
I know that.
Probably don't want someone coming out before you who's super funny. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I don't want somebody coming out before me that's so available. People could see you every night. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Don't get hurt. I'm just trying to explain to you why you're not wanted.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, now I just want to disclose that you and Brad Paisley are friends. You and I are friends, but I think you're even tighter with Brad Paisley. You guys are close.
Well, Brad can be real with me. You know, he takes down that wall. You don't know if you want to be in a motorcycle gang or if you want to, be Tom Sawyer. I don't know what you want to be.
I'm a shapeshifter. I'm a different person every single day. Yeah. So that's great. So, and then there's
I've known, the first time I met Brad was about 20 years ago. I didn't say anything to him, actually. The first time I was too intimidated by him. We were on the same flight and I was just so intimidated. Plus, I didn't want to have to walk all the way back to Coach to say hi to him.
He's very frugal, Brad Paisley. And I'm told musicians of that caliber, there's no money in it. That's what I'm told.
They do it for the love.
Yeah.
It's all for the love. But he's going to be opening up for me. He'll be doing about, 12 to 15 minutes, maybe some guitar riffing, some chatting. And then I'll come out through this door probably.
Wow.
Make my entrance through that door.
Pretty exciting.
Yes, where I'm having some carpenters come over, make sure that door works later today. A lot of preparation going into the show. And then afterwards, Conan, there's going to be a virtual after party where the viewers can interact with Brad and myself and ask questions and chat, and we'll have libations. There's a 2-drink minimum, by the way, that it's an honorary system. People have to go into their own refrigerator and get out 2 drinks.
That's great. And then they have to make sure you tip yourself. You're going a little in and out of focus. Either that or...
It's the painkillers.
Yeah, I was going to say.
How about now? Is it good now?
Yeah, now it's back. I think when
You know what happened, Conan? I have a camera on top of my laptop. It takes a while for it to find the distance. If I back up, which I did.
Yeah.
Because it's in competition with the wall behind me.
Yeah.
This is all stuff above your head.
No, it's not above my head.
I'll somebody explain it to you.
I could see how for a moment the camera thought the wall behind you was more compelling than you.
It
is. Zing.
That was not a zing. That was not a zing at all.
Was it a zang?
No, that was a splat. You'll know a zing when you hear it from me.
Okay, all right. I thought I got you pretty good there.
What time's the band showing up behind you?
What?
See a guitar back there.
Yeah, I got a guitar. I got one guitar back there.
I just see one guitar.
Create a sense of depth. I know you've got a lot of guitars back there. We all know you've got a lot of guitars.
These are all the guitars that I shot and mounted on my wall. They're all stuffed.
You know what? You're a hunter of guitars in the wild. Kevin, I joke around with you a lot, and sometimes maybe I do zing you, give you a little twist of the knife, but it's out of love. It's out of real affection.
Probably. Probably. I worry about you, though. I do worry about you.
Why?
Because I think you feel like you're never enough. And for me, you're not. But other people, I think you are. No, seriously.
That is a concern of mine. And yes, I do feel, and thank you for being honest. I'm not enough for you, right? As a friend, as a.
And by the way, that's what I call a zing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you win, I guess.
Again.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Kevin.
I didn't say that.
Okay. I'm glad you have a new shoulder now.
The shoulder is getting better.
Yeah.
I feel like crap, but the shoulder's getting better.
Well,
yeah, I think better days are coming, to be honest with you.
I do too. I'm optimistic. I think it's been a rough year for all of us, but I think things are getting.
Let me finish. Not for you.
Man, well, you're not a good guy, but you're not a bad guy either. Kevin Nealon.
I've told you this before. When I'm with you, it's like leaving Ireland. You're exhausted because it's a duel of the wits, always trying to outdo the other person. You get on the plane at the tarmac in Ireland, and you're like, why am I so exhausted?
Yeah.
It's because it's a constant duel of one-upping.
Yes. It happens everywhere. I did a comedy show once in Dublin, and then afterwards, me and a bunch of the other comedians, some of the funniest people I've ever met, we got in a cab to go to a place to get a drink after the show, and we get in the cab. The cabbie was funnier than all of us. That's Ireland. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I understand that.
I don't know how we got on this. I think you took us off on this.
I was trying to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, you did that's good. Again, I'm drawn to the wall behind you.
Do you feel like it's kind of Armageddon and you're like a lone survivor and you've chosen the Largo Theater to?
Yeah, this is my last stand, the Largo Theater on La Cienega in LA. This is my last stand. It's going to be here.
I like it. It's warm. I like the lighting and it looks comfortable.
Yeah. Well, I'm sitting down. I'm well lit. And then there's your situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin Nealon, Behind the Mask, streams live on Saturday. Tickets are available on rushtix.com.
TIX.
Yes, TIX. Well, you ended with a bang.
And let me just add one thing, Conan, to finish the job for you. Brad Paisley will be opening once again. Mm-hmm. There'll be an after party.
Yep.
Tickets are available on
rushtix, TIX.com.
Good. I like it. You are easy to train.
Yeah.
If you were a dog, I would teach you so many tricks.
Well, look at that. The time is up.
Oh, where did the time go?
I can tell you, it's all here, and there's a lot of it.
I hope you can use some of this.
Kevin, yes, we're going to use at least 6%. Kevin, I'm a fan. I continue to be a fan. You're a friend. I'm glad you're on the mend, and I look forward to seeing your show.
And I want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy and know that you are enough.
Right. I know how to make myself happy right now. That's all the time we have for Kevin Nealon. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay. Thank you, Conan.
My guest tonight, very funny comedian who was a cast member on Saturday Night Live and starred in Weeds and Man with a Plan. Don't turn back. Please welcome our good friend, Kevin Nealon.
Don't you hate when people do that?
You're so needy as a performer. You were turning back to the camera during your introduction. You were about to be on a single, but you had to be part of that too, didn't you? You just
Conan,
had to.
I have been doing this for many years. I'm experienced. I know where the cameras are at all times.
Yeah.
I know there's one right behind me. Watch.
Yeah.
And there's one over here.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
I also have a hidden camera right here that you don't know about.
Oh, nice. So you're filming this yourself.
Yes. I have another show that I do. It's called Conan's Show by me.
It's footage you take when you're a guest on my show, and then you put this out online?
I got to tell you something. You got a minute?
Yes, I have a
was
minute.
chuckling as I was driving down here tonight because I remember I was at a party, either you had it or I had it, or maybe it was even on your show. All my memories of you just kind of blend together.
I get it. So this event meant a lot to you.
Not really.
I didn't think so.
And I was wearing a V-neck sweater without a T-shirt underneath it, and it triggered you for some reason.
It did.
You wouldn't let go of that for months after that. Whenever I saw you, so I can't believe you wore the V-neck without the T-shirt under it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the trigger was or why that was.
You're a very good-looking guy.
Very, very good looking.
But this area of your body, not so great.
That's my best quality.
No, and what I don't like is when a guy wears a low-cut V and no T-shirt, it looks cheesy to me.
Even with the chiseled pecs.
One pec was chiseled, the other was...
No, I chiseled both of them before I got there. I made sure they were both chiseled.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to compliment you at the very top of this interview, and I'm going to say this with great sincerity, and you're going to have a hard time with it.
Well, look at me in the eye then when you say it.
I'm looking you in the eye, and I'm telling you that you are in my opinion, one of the great all-time talk show guests. You're fantastic. You think differently. You always come with amazing jokes. You're very funny, and you have been a blessing to all the different shows I have done. And I just wanted to compliment you up front, because I'm going to grow irritated with you very soon. And I'm probably going to just cut out of the interview fast. So I wanted to get that out of the way up top.
That.
And
I appreciate that.
All my writers throughout the years, whenever you're on the show, my writers don't watch the show. They've got better things to do than watch that crap. They gather around the sets when you're on.
Is that right?
Yes, they consider you an absolute comedy master, and I'm just delighted that you could be here as we sort of wind this nightly thing down.
Well, you have always, and I'm not just saying this because you said something nice to me. You have always been a pleasure to be on your. It has always been a pleasure to be on your show because you are always open to my ideas, trying different things, different bits, and then you have good writers, and you yourself contribute. You add on to it, and I always walk away thinking that was funny. And in my highlight reel. Your show is like right up there.
What do you mean right up? Don't say right up there.
No, it's right up there. And that's a compliment.
But that could mean right up there with all the other shows you do. It's vague enough to leave me wondering, what does he mean by right up there?
What I mean is this, and it's a compliment. I threw your name in the hat with some of the other talk show hosts. And the hat that's right up there on the top shelf. It's top shelf, is what I'm saying. It's your top shelf.
You know, this is going to be a spontaneous chat. There's no prepared material here.
We never prepare. We're like magicians.
We're like magicians. No, magicians prepare.
That was a bad analogy on my part.
It's terrible.
That was a bad analogy.
That's the worst analogy. Magicians. Andy, who prepares more than a magician?
I mean, you're both creepy, if that's what you're talking about.
We don't prepare at all. We're like surgeons. Anyway. But, you know, I do want to talk to you about some things that have been going on in your life that sound like major events. For example, you got robbed recently. Your home was robbed.
It's funny how you would know that. But I didn't tell anybody.
I got some great stuff from your house. That's what I meant to say. But no, this is a true story. You and I are friends, and you told me that you got robbed recently.
Yeah.
You and your lovely wife were robbed. That sounds terrible.
Well, we weren't home at the time.
Right.
So it wasn't that terrible.
Yeah.
We were gone for 3 months last December. I know that sounds like 1 month, but I'm talking about the 2 additional months after December as well.
Okay.
So let's recap. That's 3 months.
Okay.
And
God, you made that unnecessarily complicated.
Let me finish. And somebody broke into our house. And I don't think that this person had any remorse at all, because my wife is into positive affirmations and signs. She has signs all over the house like, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You deserve what you have. You know, no risk, no gain. So this person, I'm sure, didn't, you know, this kind of just supported his actions.
Yeah. You think that this robber broke into your house and saw you're exactly where you need to be and thought, within my rights.
Exactly.
No risk, no gain. Read all these signs. Your wife helped this criminal steal from you.
It might have been my wife. I don't know.
So what was taken?
Well, when the guy broke in, he got cut on the window, so he left splatterings of blood, which is kind of creepy on the house. So we had forensics come in and take some samples, run some DNA tests.
Yeah.
And when I say forensics, I mean some of the actors from CSI. And so we're looking for those results, and we expect to get them back during sweeps.
You idiot.
So the guy that broke in, now I say it's a guy, I don't want to be sexist, it could have been a woman. So this bitch took some personal things of mine.
You're so woke. I appreciate that. So
he took a couple of watches, sentimental, some things that were sentimental to me. That didn't take much, kind of in and out pretty quickly.
Right.
And he took like a watch I'd given to my father that was engraved on the back, and then a watch that was engraved on a Cartier watch from Lorne Michaels after I left SNL. Well, actually, I took that from Lorne.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't give that to
So
me.
you stole it from Lorne.
I stole it from him. So, you know,
but still, that's got to feel terrible to have such personal items taken.
But, and this might sound kind of crazy to you, but the thing that he took that really upset me the most were, I was good friends with Gary Shandling.
I know.
And I got some of his ashes that I had in an urn that I wear around my neck sometimes, and that was in with the watches. So
wait a minute. The thief. Don't tell me the thief took some of Gary Shandling's ashes.
Yeah. The weird thing about it all is that Gary Shandling gave me those ashes before he died.
Oh, for God's sake!
Isn't that crazy?
I don't even know what that means.
How does that happen? I mean, that's love.
I'm curious. This has been a very weird time for all of us.
Thank you.
People that, no, I said for all of us.
Okay, sorry.
What I mean is, and I think especially it's been very strange for people that routinely go out in front of crowds and entertain. I know that's a big part of your life, out there trying to get a laugh, and all of us doing what we can. What are you doing in this downtime? Are you watching stuff? What are you binge watching? Because that's what I've been doing for most of this downtime, is binge watching like crazy.
I've been watching, I've binge watched just about every show on television. Today I was actually binge watching our Ring doorbell footage from the past few months. And
You went through all of it, yeah.
Yes, our UPS guy is hilarious. And so I actually saw our burglar, who is also very funny. He's got a funny walk. I haven't seen his face, but yes, I've been doing that mostly. And I've gotten into photography.
Oh, that's interesting. How'd you get into photography?
I got a camera and used the one on my phone. And I bought some frames.
Yeah.
And basically I've been taking, been taking provocative pictures of my wife.
Oh.
And she likes me doing it as opposed to some creepy photographer because she knows that I'm not trying to sleep with her. You know what I mean?
She's right here.
The cardboard cutouts.
She's right here having to listen to this absolute bullshit that you're spewing. You're a saint, by the way.
Thank you, Conan.
You're a saint. I don't know how you put up with this guy because no one else will.
By the way, I've slept with every cutout here. As a cutout.
Yeah, as a cutout.
Yeah. You asked me about what else I've been doing during the pandemic, but I've been getting into these audiobooks, and I've been listening to Woody Allen.
That's right. Woody Allen came out with his audio book. It's his biography.
Apropos of Nothing, it's called. And I hadn't heard him in a while. I started listening to his book on tape, and he sounded so old. And also I thought maybe he might have had a stroke because he was slurring. It seemed like he was slurring his words. And I was telling everybody, I think Woody had a stroke,
Yeah.
And then I went to my doctor for a physical or something, and I played it for him just to get a professional's opinion. And he goes, he definitely has had some kind of a neurological event. So I just continued telling people Woody had a stroke. And then I realized that I was playing the audiobook at 2 times slower the speed than I was supposed to be. So I fired my doctor because I realized he is not very good. But I continued to spread the rumors.
Do you ever think to yourself, Kevin?
Always.
No.
No, I never share my thoughts with anybody.
Do you ever think to yourself, you know, back in the day, you were a struggling comic, you know, you were out there
Yeah, I was out
working
there.
so hard just to get noticed, and how much life is different now?
Well, I think it's the same for both of us. You know, we both came from nothing. And we both came from, you know,
Well, I don't know that we
hard
came from
scrabble, salt of the earth.
I don't think we came from
God-fearing.
nothing. My father had a talk show, and I just inherited it. My father had Late Night with Conan O'Brien when it was on the radio, and then I just inherited it. And I was like, oh, Father, thank you.
You know, I've done this show more times than Andy Richter has.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
I think it's true. Probably more than you have.
You know what? I will say, I don't know if you remember, Andy, but I think you were there at our first show on September 13th, 1993. You were still doing SNL, I think, and you came down and you sat on the floor.
I came down and sat on the floor right in front of you, on the like below the desk. I was on the desk at first, but they said, no, you got to get up. Because you couldn't see the camera.
But you were there for the first show.
I was sitting right there, and you were there.
On the floor, yeah.
On the floor, and I was watching, and I saw like every mistake right from there. I watched you.
Well, this is good. This has been a nice shot in the arm.
I hope you've learned something from our little chat here today.
Nothing. I don't think I've ever learned anything from you, but I've always enjoyed you. I enjoy you very much. I really have a good time talking to you.
Seriously, I really appreciated everything you've offered me and everybody else. You brought on a lot of young comics on your show, which they were really grateful. I'd always heard people talking, comics saying how they did their first shot on Conan, and that's going to stay with them for the rest of their life.
It's a nice feeling.
My first shot was Johnny Carson, you know, so that's what stayed with me. You're more of an afterthought, but still, I appreciate you.
I will take a backseat to Johnny Carson any day.
Now, I'm going to be really serious with you. I think you did a great job. I think you were one of the finest talk show hosts out there because you were different, and you did bring on a lot of people, and you created a situation, especially for me, where I felt comfortable and I could try things and be risky, and you had an amazing run. And you're not going to stop. You're going to be doing podcasts or whatever else. No, seriously.
Look at the end. You said whatever else, like landscaping.
No, podcasting, I said.
You'll be doing something else, a podcast, landscaping. I'm going to focus on landscaping. Kevin, so nice of you to say that, and sincerely, you're one of the all-time greats, and I'm so grateful that we're friends after all these years. I mean, I've known you
after all these years
since I met you at SNL. And you were so nice to me then. I think I met you in 1988. I met you in February of 1988 when I started in SNL, and you and Dana Carvey walked in the room, and right away, you were just a gem of a fellow to me. So,
and you came on with Conan with Greg Daniels, both Harvard graduates.
All right.
Nerdy.
Okay.
Kind of googly-eyed.
Okay,
you know.
Let's wrap this up. The point is...
Smelly. Go ahead, wrap it up.
Wonderful. You said I had one of the greatest talk shows of all time.
Insecure.
Let's end on that note. Kevin, I want to thank you for being here. Enough with the googly. I never had googly eyes.
No, I want to thank you for having me here. Let's not mix things up.
Okay.
I want to thank you for. You didn't have to have me here.
No, I did.
But yet you went out of your. You didn't go out of your way, but
you called and texted every day.
Yes,
so I had no choice.
You made somebody else
harassed me.
Go out of their way.
You
to
harassed
hire me,
and I had to have you on. Kevin Nealon.
First of all,
God bless. I'm ending this.
You hate to say goodbye, don't you?
Goodbye.
That's not how you say goodbye.
Farewell.
You're not even looking at me.
I'm not going to look at you
You're not
anymore.
looking at me.
Kevin, you've meant...
You're saying goodbye.
Kevin, you've
Conan,
meant the
I love
world to
you.
me.
I love you.
And I love you too.
Conan,
Take
you're
care.
not looking at me.
Bye.